Welcome back to the UFC 303, or welcome to the UFC 303 watch along here on the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm Nick Wietosh, joined with Hunter from Apples and Grapes Media. What is going on, Hunter? How are you tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. I just watched a little bit of pro wrestling. I had to dip early, unfortunately, but I wouldn't miss this thing for the world. So I'm fired up.
Yep, I've been waiting all night long. I watched Keenan's prediction video to get a little note, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm just here for the big action, for the live posts, whatnot, and throw in some stuff that I hear and let you do your thing with the more of the play-by-play aspect. But we got Daniel Berry Sports in here, and already 23 people joining us already.
Perfect.
So big thanks to the network on the Twitter, Facebook. We're live on all of them, even Twitch. So hopefully we see that number go up and up. So Daniel Berry Sports is here. We got Hevel378 said Chiwi.
Chiwi. That's my boy Lucas.
Okay.
Buddy there.
Yeah. So, man, the prelims ended very, very quickly. 1:25 in with that big knockout. So they're starting right around 10 o'clock. So hopefully the first fight will start here pretty soon.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to miss it. Was that the Joe Pyfer fight versus
Yep.
Mark Andre?
Yep.
I'm trying to pronounce that last part. Joe Pyfer, Philadelphia guy. So that's exciting to see him get the dub.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's go. I can't wait. This first fight is going to be absolute fireworks. We have Michael Venom Page taking on Ian Machado Gary. Man, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm getting so excited. I can't wait. My little shorts prediction, I predicted MVP, but who knows, man? That's going to be so good. They're both absolute buzzsaws on the feet, stand up. I don't see this going to the ground, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, the only part. I mean, I saw a little bit of the press conference, like clips about and stuff like that for it, but from the press conference there, Ian Gary was just mouthing like like the Irish like to do. It just like it was like from the clips and stuff from press conferences with Connor that I've seen, it was just like instantly thought of Connor. There is Tony in the chat and Gary getting knocked out. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and Gary, very reminiscent of the original Irishman, Conor McGregor. We'll see if he can do it. Like I mentioned in my short, MVP absolutely bullied Kevin Holland in his UFC debut. I don't see him doing that to Ian Gary. Ian Gary's a lot better of a striker than Kevin Holland is. Kevin Holland's pretty well rounded, but not nearly the potential that Ian Gary has, I don't think. But man, it's gonna be insane. That's a great card to open things up, or a great fight to open things up.
There was another that, like you said, that opens up the main card, and then we have a change to the main event. Brian Ortega is out, and what was it? Dan Ige has stepped in on 3 hours notice. Ortega woke up with a 103-degree fever, and the commission said we're not letting him fight. And Ige, I guess, lives there in Vegas, so he stepped in and said he was ready to go. And it's moved up to a catchweight fight, so it's 165 instead of the 155 fight.
Yeah, super exciting. Still going to count for the featherweight rankings, I presume, because they're both naturally, or I guess normally, featherweight fighters. Dan Ige, we've seen him in the past. He's kind of been, I don't want to say gatekeeper. He's been like in that, I'm not sure where he's ranked right now. He's probably top 10. I don't know if he's top 5. He's lost. We've seen him get beat up by Max Holloway and a couple other guys there in the top. But it's going to be exciting. I don't know if we want to mention our new vertical style for everybody. Is it vertical for everybody or just YouTube?
Yeah. So okay. It is. We are trying the vertical thing, given the shorts feed from somebody with a viral short popping off. So hopefully it's also new just to try the vertical stream. I believe there is another stream for 303 tonight on the network, so they are doing the normal horizontal feed. So it'll be we got both sides. We got the shorts feed covered and the regular vertical feed covered. So go over to the network, and everyone that watching there, go over and give that a like, give them some love, and then come on back and chill in the shorts feed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Yeah, hopefully make it very easily discoverable for everybody, flicking their way through YouTube and everything like that. I can't wait to see how it does.
Yeah. Yeah, we got another Legacy GT. How we doing today? I'm doing good. Hunter's doing good. We're ready for some action on 303.
Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
big main event, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Rematch. I said it before. I don't see it going much differently than the first one, unless Yuri changes that game plan entirely. I don't see him shooting for any takedowns. He might have a different approach. He uses that kind of leans his head in and stuff like that. Looks for that kind of blitz karate type attack, but Poetan, so good. We saw him in that first fight, really with those massive leg kicks wear down um, the legs of Yuri, and he wasn't able to get his own rhythm going. But we'll see. Poetan coming off obviously a massive UFC 300 main event victory over Jamal, Sweet Dreams Hill, and Yuri coming off a victory too, I believe. I forget who that last bout was, but either way, that's going to be another great matchup, and I can't wait. Can't wait to
Yeah,
see what happens there.
I'm excited. I'm excited. The last, I would say, I was really excited for this one just because of the return for Connor. I've never really got to see him fight and everything like that. So hopefully they figure something out with doing that fight at some point. I know Michael Chandler has been talking and saying that he's going to be there no matter what. Connor was coming at him with some memes saying that just doing what Connor does best. And I mean, after pulling out because of a broken toe, I mean,
Yeah.
is when are they? When do you think they're going to look to reschedule that fight for?
I think they were talking fall, like maybe late fall, October, November, something like that. I think.
Okay.
Well, I think November. They're John Jones, Stipe. I think that's happening
Right. Right.
November, so maybe October. I don't know if he'll be ready September, but yeah, I mean it was a broken pinky toe. They showed the pictures of it, virtually black and blue, pretty much purple. Joe Rogan's spoken on it on his podcast, and a lot of other people. It's a huge game changer. You don't have that balance. You don't have a lot of things. Connor kicks a lot. He likes to throw the front kick, side kicks out, just for spatial distance and everything like that. It's people think it's just a little pinky toe, but it can change everything. And we saw Connor tweet a little bit about it. He vows he's not going to fight injured ever again, and he claims he's not going to lose ever again. So we'll see how that goes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering if Connor will be there tonight, or and kind of tease it again with the two of them being there, or if we're gonna see any other just any other big names there. Given that at the last event, 299 or 302 out in Jersey, we saw all the big names like we usually do, but this one being
Ooh,
in Vegas. Got to
yeah.
think that the Nelk boys will be out there. Steve will do it. All the big names, and
Yeah,
you
maybe
know,
maybe an appearance from the Donald again. He
so,
gets a massive pop every time they
yes, he
pan to
does.
him. Yeah, it's gonna be great to see. I mean, it's amazing that it's taking place in Vegas, given the Brian Ortega situation. A lot of fighters live there, being that it's quote unquote fight capital of the world.
Yeah,
I don't think I knew Dan Ige lived there. I know he's originally from Hawaii, but yeah, I don't know how many guys would have been available to step in last minute there. I think they on Twitter they showed the Dan Ige reaching out, texting Hunter
yep.
immediately, saying he's been training hard for 3 weeks, great shape, he's ready to go. They weighed in just moments ago. It looked like you mentioned earlier, that 165 catch weight. So probably more of their natural walk around weight, but again, it's still considered a featherweight bout. Well, catch weight bout, featherweight rankings.
That is definitely interesting. Yeah, I was watching. I had it up as I was getting everything ready, and then all of a sudden I see it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." And they showed Joe Rogan's reaction, so he had no idea. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Mitch Kofsky's here. What's up, Mitch? How are you?
What's up, Mitch?
Um, we,
El Presidente.
yeah. Anyway, we ended up we did end up going with the vertical as you see. So hopefully this does well, and the other stream, if they are indeed doing it, hopefully that one does well as just as much. Showing another Deadpool trailer. I
Yeah,
saw
that
another
looks
one
cool.
dropped yesterday.
Hmm.
I'm pumped to go see that.
Yeah, that dynamic between them looks pretty funny. Deadpool always silly like normal and super serious Wolverine.
Oh yeah, this is the new one that just dropped because they're showing Sabretooth now. So I saw him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're showing a lot of the stars in the house now. Joanna, can't pronounce that last name. They showed Mark Coleman and his daughters. Mark Coleman, legend, obviously. See, I wonder if any WWE stars in the house. I saw a
But
picture of Shinsuke.
yep,
Not sure who he was with, but they showed him. Saw that on Twitter. But yeah, that's exciting. Love everything TKO is doing.
yeah, they are definitely thriving. Oh, now I'm seeing the big names.
Oh, I thought he was walking
Oh,
out
Aaron
already.
Rodgers.
Oh, yep. So they're showing some MVP, some Michael Venom Page highlights his debut. He did that Undertaker thing. We saw that in the past from Adesanya, but it was still cool to see again. Anytime those worlds collide, it's awesome to see. Of course,
Yeah,
from both of us.
it is the best. I love it.
Yeah, man, this fight is so interesting. It's going to be super interesting to see what happens. That essentially completely sideways karate style, kickboxing karate style from Michael Venom Page. He just waits, counter punches, and lightning fast. We're going to see what Ian Gary's approach is. Yeah, like I said, I don't see him shooting for takedowns. He's more of a stand up guy, but we'll see. It might be wise for him to mix that in there, but I don't know. Even if he tries, it's like running into a buzzsaw. It's dangerous. Let's see what Ian Gary has to say here.
Trying to think. I haven't seen Ian Gary fight, given that I am very new to when I actually watch UFC and everything. I know I've seen MVP. I've seen him fight on a couple cards. The Kevin Holland one I do remember.
Yeah,
Uh, but I'm excited to watch Ian Gary because I think he's also just like Bo Nickel. He's signed with Jake and Better Media with Jake
yeah,
Paul's and Better Media. So
yeah, yeah. He's undefeated, 14-0. I'm just looking on Sheer Dog here. This isn't from memory. Not going to give myself that much credit, but last win against Jeff Neal. It was a decision, split decision, so it's not like he dominated, but it was pretty much one sided. Uh, Neil Magny, Daniel Rodriguez, Keenan Song, Gabriel Green. So his resume actually not that impressive. So MVP is probably his toughest match to date. Uh, I don't know. I honestly am not sure how this is going to go.
excited. I'm excited to find out. That is for sure.
Yeah, but as the kids would say, he has that aura for sure. He does the Connor walk, the silly little, throwing his arms out there. But MVP's in the game for a while. Probably got into UFC a little later than he should have or could have, but he's here now, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, so fast, lightning quick with these showing these highlights here. Fired up.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the press conference clip of Ian Gary talking, I'm just like, is that a young Connor? Like when did we go back in
Yeah,
time? Because it just instantly just had that same aura and same charisma and same feel in hearing that.
yeah, for sure. Obviously, Irish accent too, but yeah, he talks the same bravado, similar, like you said, aura, and just everything about him. Scream superstar. Here we go. We got Michael Venom Page walking out. Not Undertaker this time, but he's doing some dance moves and trying to get the crowd into it. A lot of Ian Gary haters out there, so I think, like Tony chimed in and said, a lot of people want to see Ian Gary get knocked out. Whatever, but I just want a good fight. I just want fireworks, and I don't think we're getting anything but that.
Got a comment from the Facebook. Lady Sky is here. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by, don't forget leaving a like on the network's Facebook page. Get that going. We definitely appreciate it.
Wonder what Mitch is doing right now. Is he up to? I know he's streaming 24/7. He's a busy
Yeah,
guy. I wonder if he's anything going on right now. Or he's just tuning into us. Hopefully.
yeah. I know he was live about 20 minutes ago or so from the yep, he's still live. He's still live over there in the MK lounge. So
As a busy man.
yeah, that is for sure. He not the biggest MMA or UFC fan, so I know
I
he
get
was
it.
like, yeah, just we can we can handle it is probably
Yeah.
what he was thinking.
All great leaders are good at delegating. Also,
Exactly.
Michael Venom Page pulled some sunglasses. I don't know where he got those from. He's got shades on right now, like the big super circular. He's just grooving, man. He's loose. He's always loose, ready to go. It looks like he's
They
playing.
I think they said that this is his Vegas debut, his Las Vegas debut for the
Okay.
UFC. So this is the first time he's ever fought in Vegas. So that's pretty cool.
Wow. How could you not love this guy, man? He's just fun to watch, super entertaining. And then just future booking, thinking about him versus Leon. I know they're already doing. I think 304. The very next card is in England. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, but MVP also a London guy. I don't know how fast they'll be able to get back to the UK, but him versus Leon in the UK would be bananas.
That's definitely very true on that one. I saw them. He flashed up saying that he's from London, and I do remember whenever they announced the that 304 and that London card. That was pretty cool that they are. The UFC is also globally and goes to do shows, in London and Australia and everything like that. Given the partnership with TKO and everything like that, so yeah, it's a crazy, crazy, explosive time for the TKO brand.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, that card's going to be crazy. I know the UK fans are a little upset because they're catering it to American time. It's going to be about 3 a.m. in London when that main card starts for them, but it'll be 10 p.m. for us normally.
Oh wow,
So
that's
those girls will
interesting.
be lit and fired up. Hopefully they're still awake, but they like their brews, so I think they'll be okay.
That is interesting. I've
Yeah,
never seen that or thought of that like happening. Like them,
yeah,
the shout out to Dana for that one or whoever decided that one.
yeah. I think he knows what he's doing, but yeah, if I'm a Brit, I'm upset. I'm not. I don't got to worry about it. So.
Yeah,
All right, here comes Ian Machado Gary making his entrance. He does for sure gives off that presence, that energy. Dublin, Ireland, Ian Machado Gary, undefeated, 14-0, like we mentioned. Taking it all in, getting some
getting the
booze.
booze.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's fuel. If you got to look at it like that. If you're a
Oh
fighter, if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
any kind of athlete, you got to just harness that hatred, whatever it is, and use it for fuel.
He is one of 6 active Irish UFC fighters that they're showing.
Interesting.
Born in Dublin, as you said,
I
and
wonder,
undefeated,
yeah,
14-0, 7-0 in the UFC.
yeah,
Yeah, lady Sky, that wrestling is my go to as well. I'm trying. I'm trying to be active and get into the combat world. Boxing is really taken over for a second with me. When football is not in season, when unless Jake's fighting, then I make it work. But yeah, wrestling is for sure my go to.
yeah. What I love about both so much is like wrestling, UFC, boxing, no off season. Like football, you got to
Yes,
worry about it. Like you
yes,
get some exciting stuff, draft, free agency, but absolutely zero off
yep.
season for the aforementioned two. Yeah, so
And
they're showing tied
that's what
for the longest win streak in UFC welterweight division with 7, second highest strike accuracy in UFC welterweight history, and then I missed the last one, but yeah, it's crazy, man. This is a banger. Shoot, I get nervous for some reason.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. It was the third one was the fourth smallest bottom position percentage in UFC welterweight history at 0.47%.
Okay, so obviously not easy to get taken down. If he gets taken down, he's not staying there for long. MVP's not looking to do that. So, not insignificant, of course, but I don't think it'll play too much of a part in this one here tonight. But yeah, you got the Prime logo circling the octagon, of course, and
Yep. That's I believe it's the new one. It should be the new one, Prime X. I did see that Logan announced that they are finally making a WWE bottle, and it will be available in Walmart's. Given that they've had the UFC 300 bottle going around for a long time. The flavor will be lemonade, just like all the special bottle designs are. So as soon as I see that one, I'm snatching it up and I'm adding it to my collection. In front of me at my other desk. But
let's go. Both these guys, massive welterweight, 6'3", slight reach advantage for MVP. But yeah, everything else virtually identical except for age. Of course, MVP a little older, like we mentioned earlier, got in the UFC a little late, but still proved he has all the skills to hang in there.
We go to Bruce Buffer doing his thing.
Yep. So Michael Venom Page plus 135 underdog. So not massive, but not super close. Of course, not money line, but he is the slight underdog here. Bruce Buffer with his signature, very nice tuxedo suit that he always has going on. Yeah, so Ian Gary minus 160 favorite. Again, not massive, but the slight advantage to him odds-wise. He's closed as the favorite in all 8 UFC fights. Average line minus 138. So this line a lot closer than his prior fights. But again, it's probably his hardest competition that he's seen so far. Forehead to forehead with Bruce Buffer there, getting absolutely fired up. I'm pumped. Man. Bruce Buffer needs a podcast at some point. The stories that guy probably has and just meeting literally every single top echelon fighter. Crazy. He's like the Undertaker, like as far as, he'll have 30 years of stories to just go crazy on.
Yeah.
Oh, we got little Taylor Lewan busting with the boys action there. All right, here we go. MVP literally sideways here to come out. Low leg kick misses. Ooh, little switch kick from Ian Gary misses also. They're both in that orthodox stance, left leg forward. MVP switches, southpaw, still completely sideways. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I gotta turn it up a little. I don't want to get flagged though. I don't know how Ian Gary's gonna catch him. He's just MVP's so fast, so slick. Ian Gary smart, patient. He's not gonna rush in, so something's got to give at some point. There's that collision point that has to come. And Gary,
you're an MVP chance to start it off.
Yep. Oh, and Gary rushes in and MVP catches him. Nothing major, but he did connect. Little takedown. And Gary MVP throws a lead high kick, and he is too close, and Gary catches the leg, takes him down. Tony Hinchcliffe in the background. Shout out Kill Tony, one of the best live podcasts on the planet, Austin, Texas. Come there to get roasted.
I like rock. I still laugh at that. The Cam Patterson, whatever you showed me that back in January. I like rocks.
I ain't retarded nothing, but I like rocks. Cam Patterson, shout out, absolute legend. Yeah, this is insane. Sometimes like this is the opposite situation, but sometimes when you have two really good grapplers, they kind of cancel each other out and you get a striking match. This is looking like there's some grappling going on right now. Again, slip up on MVP's part, throws the high kick, misses, and Gary catches it, and he's on top still. MVP's back is against the cage. And Gary's just kind of riding him out here, trying to just keep that pressure, that control. It'd be interesting to see if he lets him up or if he just kind of tries to control him. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left or so in this first round here. And Gary trying to take the back. Let's see. He's got the body lock in there around MVP's body with his legs. He's on the back of MVP, but let's see if he can flatten him out. He has the one arm underneath the chin. Let's see. Possible rear naked choke coming. I don't know if it's under, but it's on the chin of MVP. This is probably the most trouble we've seen MVP in a little bit. Man, I mean, if there's one way he's gonna do it, he's squeezing. Oh, he's underneath. Oh man, he's squeezing hard. MVP's fighting to get out. Okay, so just back to that one arm underneath there. He doesn't have the full choke in. He's squeezing it again. He looks like he doesn't have the arm here, but he has it wrist style. Okay, MVP was able to loosen it up a little bit. Now there's no arms underneath at all, so he's free, but he's still in that body lock. Still very vulnerable position from Page. He's got to try to turn into him and get that full guard position. A little bit of boos from this impatient crowd. Has always said that his best weapon is his cardio, but a lot of energy is managed by Ian here in the world that isn't his. And Gary's still fighting for this rear naked choke a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
MVP doesn't look like he's in too much danger. He has a complete hold of Gary's right wrist, so he's able to keep that arm away for now. MVP is holding that right wrist of Gary with his left arm and blocking his face with his right arm. Still, that body lock is tight on Page, and he's not really able to do too much.
Especially for the amount of time that he's been being in the hold. How's that going to affect him if he does make it out of this first round? I mean, it's been 3+ minutes of ground control time for me and Gary.
Yeah.
So
yeah, as far as ground control, everything like that, you got to figure 10-9 and Gary. That is the end of the first round. Whew, man. And Gary didn't get lucky per se, but he was able to capitalize on that. Again, MVP throwing that high kick, but maybe a little too close to be throwing that high, and he was able to catch it, take him down, and just complete control from that point on. Looked like he had a tight rear naked choke at one point, but MVP, good defense on his end.
Yep, they're showing the Prime X, like I was saying. The new Prime bottles, you got a code on the cap. You put the code into the website, and you unlock pieces. There's 12 pieces of a map that leads to $1 million. And for anyone who doesn't win the $1 million, you just get points that you can then redeem for cool, sick Prime X merch. So that's what I'm trying to get: a hat, a shirt, exclusive bottles for the Prime X, and going from there. Because I mean, I got 4 or 5 pieces of the map unlocked, but there's no way that wherever it ends up being, that I'm going to be able to get there to get my million. So
the second round underway, about 15 seconds in, it looked like MVP was able to catch him. That right hand is lightning, man. It's just so fast. And Gary able to evade. He's only been punched twice, but they were clean. Not devastating, but clean. MVP chance again. Throws that right hand, misses this time. Very high guard from Gary, not trying to get punched in the face, obviously, but you got to still watch out for kicks from MVP and everything else. So, and Gary trying to close that distance, but it's so hard when you have somebody with that in and out movement of MVP. Is just so fast. MVP hands very low. He's doing like the fake dribble, kind of Sean O'Malley style, but shouldn't mess around too much here. Showmanship, though, obviously from MVP has always been his MO. Yeah, I mean, when you're that fast, I guess you don't have to worry about that high guard too much, but Some kick feints from Gary, kind of throwing his hip out there, but not committing to the kick. Oof, 1-2 from MVP. May have glanced, wasn't super clean. Front kick from Gary, nothing too crazy there. Jab, switch, high kick from Gary, nothing clean again. MVP style was so crazy. Oh, low kick from MVP, and Gary throws a right hand. Not sure if that connected that great or not. This is such a fun matchup. Oh, MVP charges in, and Gary has the body lock, so he has him body lock clinched against the cage, and was able to close the distance. Not with striking, of course, but MVP almost too fast coming in and crashes on himself. And Gary looking for a trip here, possibly another takedown. That control in the first round worked for him, but see if he's able to take him down on his own as opposed to a kind of mistake from MVP. Yeah, and Gary just holding him against the cage for the most part here. Not too much action. We'll see if they break it up or not. Crowd booing. They don't like the stalemate situation, of
Crowd's
course.
very, very impatient tonight,
Yeah.
as usual.
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually not a fan of the breakups, but I feel like this style matchup, it's a little different. It's like, let's just see these guys throw. Rupert chiming in here, asking who we think takes the victory. Oh,
I'm going with Ian just because that's who I know. I mean, I have seen Paige fight, but I think I like Ian and his style that the first round.
and Gary
Yeah,
looking for a takedown. He kind of pulls himself, not in the guard, but yeah. I mean, because we've already seen one round, I think Ian Gary's winning so far. Oh wow, he's able to take him down with just kind of pulling on that leg there. Ian Gary throws himself on the mat and looking for like a heel hook or a knee bar or something of that sort, maybe right here. MVP is able to get up. Oh, I thought he was gonna maybe to throw some shots while Ian Gary was still on his way up. Both men back on their feet. MVP in the southpaw stance, Ian Gary in the orthodox. Only a minute left so far. Oh, good shooting left straight from MVP. Looked like it connected, but didn't rock Gary. Oh, good little kick to the knee from MVP. That can hurt. That can be devastating. They're kind of mirroring each other, opposite stances, so they're pawing at each other's front hand.
Emilio on the Facebook page says best call I've seen. Good job.
MVP back to the orthodox. Oh, MVP shoots in for a big flying knee. Doesn't connect though. Gets a little pop from the crowd just from the pure excitement of that motion. Oh, 1-2 from MVP. Seems to land, but doesn't hurt Gary. That is so fast. I don't know how you avoid that. It's insane. Oh, spinning kick from Gary misses. That's the end of the round. I don't know. Gary did get that one takedown. He might be able to edge him out just if he gets another takedown. Not the crazy striking battle we've seen, but still I'm on the edge of my seat here. Yeah, probably just by getting that takedown and then the first round dominating. Oh, interesting stuff here. From Liverpool, so I wonder if he's
Liverpool,
pulling
biggest
for.
newspaper in Liverpool. Look, okay, wow. Checking out. Wow, that's interesting.
Oh, so I see Taylor Lewan, but I don't see Will Compton there. Oh my word, yeah, that I don't know. It's like I don't know if he necessarily does. They're showing. It looked like MVP was the only one to land clean punches, so it all depends on these judges. Judges can be so iffy. It's like if they count that takedown for a lot, they just showed the highlights. MVP landed super clean on a couple of those punches. Oh, here we go. Start of the third round. Kind of swing and a swing from MVP, but blocked. Good jab from Ian. Excuse me. Oh, good kick from Ian Gary.
Yeah, so it's like he did land the punches, but like it didn't stun him. It didn't affect Gary in any way, at least from what we're seeing. So it's like how that is
Yeah,
interesting, and how the judges will put that into their choices and decisions.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Judges, as we know, cannot be. Sometimes they're not the the best, but who knows? MVP switches to southpaw here, again mirroring each other. Oh, MVP lands on top. It looks like he kind of landed that left straight. I don't know. It didn't look like a knockdown. It looked like Ian Gary might have slipped trying to dodge that or something. But MVP is on top here. They're on the ground. MVP is in like the full guard of Ian Gary. So that might change that last stat a tiny bit here because Ian Gary's in the bottom position. But yeah, full guard from Ian Gary. It looks like he has a good body lock. I don't know if he's purposely trying to keep him there, trying to keep him down despite him being on his back, which a lot of people view as, the position that's quote unquote losing. So MVP might be getting that control time here. We'll see. They're right on that Prime logo there. We'll see if MVP looks to stand up or if he's content kind of riding him out here. What up, girl?
Hi. I brought wine.
Just calm down. All right, nice. We got about 3 minutes left in this third and final round.
Yeah, you're about 20 seconds ish ahead of me. Emilio says, "Hey, girl."
Hey, chill out, Emilio. Oh,
Hello.
What's up?
Hold on, I'm trying to give her the old forearm shiver.
Mitch, if you're watching, clip it at 37:45.
He's completely sober. Oh, big swing and a miss from MVP. Both
Emilio says, "LOL, how you doing?"
Hey, all right, Emilio. All right, 2 minutes left. Let's see if MVP can anything significant here. Might be able to. I think it can be either guy's fight to win if something significant happens. Oh, and Gary looking. Oh, and Gary gets another takedown. Not complete. He's on his back again. He's not completely down, but he pretty much. And Gary on the back. MVP's on his feet, but Ian Gary is literally like backpack right now. All right. And Gary's still in that position there. He's got the legs locked around the body of Page. MVP on his feet, but not really able to get him off of him. I don't know if he should try to buck him, like completely just buck forward and see if he can pull him off, or if that's probably doesn't want to risk it and get taken down, of course. Oh man, this is tough. I think if it kind of continues this way for the rest, Ian Gary edge him out, split decision. That first round was not dominant, but as far as control time, Ian Gary definitely won that aspect. Yeah, I don't disagree with Emilio there. He comes off as a little unlikable. I think it's just the bravado, the cockiness, but great fighter nonetheless. Come on, like 30 seconds. They gotta, I don't know, crowd booing, but I don't think they're gonna get the stand up here. There's so little time. They should almost be able to pause the action, 10 seconds, go berserk.
Yeah, I'm at 40 seconds down, and the crowd's still going with Gary on top of his back, and
yeah. Okay, on my end, everything just ended. Oh man, it's rare that they make a non-title fight, non-main event, a 5-rounder, but that one they could have give it that, but
Definitely could have gone 5 with how big of a matchup it was. Everything, yeah,
yeah,
definitely should have been 5.
yeah. I mean, a little underwhelming as far as the hype that it had going into it went, but Gary probably edges that one out. Even if you give MVP the second round, which would be close, it's splitting hairs there. He did land the bigger punches, didn't rock him, but first and third round to Gary, and I think we see him get the probably unanimous decision there, 29 to whatever, 28, something like that. So maybe split. We'll see. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was tricky. Dang. Oh wow, Twitter has some interesting takes, like the Sheer Dog guys, super big MMA platform. I guess 2 of their guys scored it for Paige and 1 scored it for Gary. So I guess we don't know. Maybe it's not as as obvious as I'm thinking. A draw? That's like kissing your sister or whatever they say. A draw would be terrible. A draw, I feel like they should just do another round. That's crazy. It should never be a draw. That's wild.
Yeah, Jersey Jerry from Barstool, big Pittsburgh guy. He said that fight sucked.
And Gary
Didn't like
takes it.
that one.
Unanimous decision. And Machado Gary remains undefeated, 15-0. That was his 8th fight in the UFC. So he's rolling along here. Interesting. And they seem to be chatting it up a little bit. Good vibes between the two, so it's always good to see that. I mean, and Gary had to be pretty much perfect defensively, though. He didn't try anything crazy, which was wise, but no finish equals controversy. Yeah, I mean, I thought Ian Gary won too, so I'm not claiming robbery or anything like that, but it was close for sure. Get a little tweet in here. Might need a little snack break with this next one. Mason Chazian versus Myra Bueno Silva. Some female action. I think it's bantamweight division. We'll see.
Thanks. Check back in later for the main event. Why didn't City drop out?
Wait. First, he should come back for the co-main, or he should actually come back for the third fight because that's going to be good. Anthony Smith versus Roman Dolidze. So come back sooner than the main event. But Tosh, if you want to fill him in on the T-City situation.
That was the co-main that
Ortega. Yeah, he's asking what happened to Ortega.
So Ortega ended up weighing in at 146 the night before the official weigh-in. They moved the fight to 151, and then ended up both fighters weighed in at 155. It was good to go. And then about 3 a.m., he woke up with a 103-degree fever, and the commission got wind of it, said, no, we're not going to let him fight. So then on 3 hours' notice, we have the switch up. Dan Ige is stepping in for the co-main event. And that's where we're at. They announced that right towards the end of the prelims. So it was a 3-hour notice step in, and that's what we got for the co-main.
Yeah, and that would take place at catch weight 165. So 20 pounds, higher than their normal fight weight, but probably closer to their walk around weight. So
yeah,
that'll be interesting to see them fully hydrated, fully ready to go. If we're doing predictions, I think Diego Lopez is still going to win. He's been on a tear. Danny Gay said he's been training and in great shape for the past 3 weeks. So we'll see. That'll be a miracle if he can get it done. But I'd predict Lopez to get the victory there. Uriah Faber in the house.
What's going on, Josh? He's jumping in on the Facebook, of course. We appreciate you.
Shout out, Josh.
Rupert, if you're still watching, let us know what that newspaper is. I'll look for it over here in the U.S.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Some Liverpool perspective there. Chiming in. He can drop his Instagram, whatever. We'll give him a follow.
Yeah.
All right, little.
Well, they showed Donald Trump Jr. is there.
Not a big prop, I presume.
He doesn't get his own walk-in music or anything like that.
No. Fighters aren't jumping over the cage to take pictures with Junior. But yeah, they're like, best we can do, Junior.
Yeah, well, I mean, Trump, he was in Virginia after the debate, I think. So he's probably still on the East Coast, probably up in New York after his interview with Logan Paul on Impulsive.
Yeah. Oh, they're showing the sphere there. That's a beautiful fight.
That'll be the September card. Is the one in the spear. So
Noche UFC. I think it's Mexican Independence Day, September 14th. If it's not the day, it's close because they're promoting it as such. So
yeah,
that's gonna be massive. Dana has said that they're like 40 million in the hole right now, just trying to get that finalized and everything like that. But he said it's gonna be a one-off. It's been so much work, but like legacy wise, as far as like tradition and stuff like that, it's massive. It'll be interesting to see if WWE, anybody else is able to get in there, but Dana loves trailblazing and being the first to do stuff. He was the first to have an event, back after COVID and stuff like that. So getting that sphere spot is insane. Ooh, showing that face off between Poatan and Yuri. Just a still shot, but that's sick. He's got the Native American or the native indigenous Brazilian garb going on. It's sweet.
Showing the Contender Series, the Dana White Contender Series. Now, big lineup for August 13th on ESPN Plus.
Emilio's got a wife talking about, hey, girl. He's wild. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell on him. Crazy. What's King doing? What you doing, Bo? Can we get an appearance from any doggies tonight? All right, here we go. I mean, it's up already. Myro, well, I lie. They're just showing some build-up for it. Myro Bueno Silva versus Macy Chason, something like that.
The division right now is quite insane. It's been stirred up pretty well, considering since Arena's left. And I think that it proves it.
I think they announced Raquel Pennington versus oh my God, what's her name? I'm having a brain fart. Obviously not Amanda Nunes. She's retired. I can picture her face. Shoot, hold on. They just announced it. Juliana Pena. Shout out, Tony. Yeah, Pena.
Someone pays attention, I guess.
Yeah, I had a complete. I just saw air in my head. Let me see. No. She's gonna hook up the wireless mic and it's game over. Should tap in Bluetooth and just take over. Let me see when that's supposed to be for. Pennington. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, I want some dessert. I have a cannoli sitting in the fridge waiting for me. Let's see. Oh, they're saying Salt Lake City, October, UFC 307, Raquel Pennington to face Juliana Pena. I don't know if that'll be main event or co-main, but that'll be for the UFC women's bantamweight title. So October, Salt Lake City for that. That'll be a good matchup. Yeah, this one right now doesn't do too much for me, but yeah, nonetheless, let's see what happens. It'll play out a lot in the rankings. Macy 7. I think Bueno Silva was like 3rd or 4th in the bantamweight ranking. So same division as that fight coming up. But yeah, let's see. Emilio laughing at probably what I said there.
Gotta watch. There's this comment. Gotta watch the show with the wife. Check back in later.
Yeah, you better
Okay,
calm down.
gotcha. Hey, he's over here. Oh man, that's crazy.
He's wild. He's gonna get himself in trouble like dirty Emilio over here. Damn. Wonder if he has the bandana and everything. So Macy, last fight defeated, I don't know, by first round submission in March of this year. Second largest significant strike differential in UFC women bantamweight history, plus 2.05 per minute. Fifth highest control time percentage in UFC women's bantamweight history, 42%. So some good stats for her. Don't know too much about her. Let me see what her last several fights were here. I think the last time we saw Mayra Bueno Silva was her loss for that vacant bantamweight women's title versus Raquel Pennington. So she's looking to bounce back, get one back in the dub column there. But let's see. Okay, so Macy's last win versus Pani Kianzad, and then she had a loss to Irene Aldana, beat Norma Dumont, lost to Raquel Pennington. So they both have already lost to the current champ. So a little streaky. Yeah, some wins, some losses, kind of bouncing back and forth for Macy. Mayra Bueno Silva coming in third ranked women's bantamweight. Kayla Harrison in the house. That's exciting.
She wants to run and impose herself on Macy Shasson. She said in order to win this fight, she has to...
So 2 minutes ago, I'm seeing this on Twitter from Championship Rounds. Michael Chandler was doing press. I don't know if this was earlier in the week or if this is right now. It was posted 2 minutes ago, but he said that sources close to Conor know that he's going to be ready in September or August, so we can make some things happen. So September, August, maybe being on the spear card would be insane. Or main eventing an August event, so hopefully that's a good sign that they're still in talks for doing that one.
Yeah, I could see him pushing for the sphere, of course, and deserving. But we'll see how that goes.
How's it going, Earl? Thank you for joining in, stopping by. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Good evening. I hope that doesn't mean he's leaving. I hope that means he's just joining us. Hope to see him stick around for our coverage here. Tony, go to bed. She's wild. Okay, so Mayra Bueno Silva, like we mentioned, that last loss versus Raquel Pennington for the vacant women's bantamweight bout, and then a no contest versus Holly Holm. I'm not sure what happened there. It said the fight ended in the second round with 38 seconds left, but it was later deemed a no contest. I can't recall that for the life of me. But before that, she was on a little bit of a win streak versus Lena Landsberg. Nice. Stephanie Egger, Yan Wu. So she had 3 fights in a row, three wins before that no contest, and then the loss. So she hasn't won since February 2023. But yeah, we'll see.
Thank you, Earl. We appreciate that. He said he's gone through and liked all the streams on all the channels. So we appreciate that, Earl. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Earl. Oh, I'm seeing I was about to read the same thing, but you reposted the Michael Chandler stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I could see him, like we said, pushing for the Sphere or just his own card in August. I don't know what the plans are for that yet. Let's see. Yeah. So from UFC News, they just tweeted longest welterweight win streaks in UFC history. Kamaru Usman, GSP, Leon Edwards, and Gary.
Wow.
So fourth in there of a long history in that welterweight division. So that's impressive. A Brazilian fully face painted wig, Brazilian football jersey, I should say, not soccer, but
No, it's soccer. It's soccer.
we're American. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, it's soccer.
I don't know if we have anybody tapping in from Brazil, but
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we had someone from Liverpool, so you never
Yeah.
know. But
true.
either way, it's still soccer.
It's soccer. All right, here we go. First round getting underway. Macy coming out in the southpaw stance, Myra in the orthodox stance. So, like looking in a mirror. Oh, big swing and a miss from Macy with that left hand. Oh, nice elbow from Myra, and Macy's able to get back into range there. Oh, nice little right high kick from Macy. Looks like it barely glances. Good body kick attempt from Myra. I don't know that it landed cleanly though. Earl, it's this one right here to answer your question.
Which bout has the least wow factor?
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about these ladies, but as far as my personal excitement, it's this fight. Looks like Myra's trying to close that distance a little bit. Ooh, throws a nice body kick up the middle with the right, and then a left high kick with the left. And Macy's able to close the distance. She has that clinch. Myra turns her around. Myra has the double underhooks, body lock, over under. So right arm under, left arm over. Macy's able to turn her around. So now Myra's back is against the cage there. King, he looks like he wants to play. Where's your toy? Oh, nice kick from Myra there. Macy's taller, but she's trying to like punch and looks like close the distance a little bit. But let's see what her strategy is here. We're getting some Macy corner action in the bottom corner of the screen. Yep. Oh. Good left hook attempt from Macy. Don't think it landed, though. Oh, good shot. Good body punches from Myra. Very, very specific questions from Earl. I mean, it's got to be the main event, right?
Yeah.
Breathless. Interesting.
Right, yeah. That's a new one from him. That's a new one from him.
Nice. You left him speechless a couple weeks ago. I saw that. Was that a first, or was that just a rarity?
I think it was a first, if not a rare occurrence, definitely. He and then Earl repaid the favor and left me speechless whenever he joined in Thursday on my on the Full Court Press podcast on the network, and I was talking to some WNBA, going over the power rankings. Then all of a sudden, I hear the boop, and I see Earl joining in. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Earl, for being active in the chat and
returning the favor.
Joining in with your Earlisms.
Earlisms.
Yeah, there's no potpourri of action in this one, Earl.
A little bit of a clinch action for both of them. Kind of both have a one arm on there. Oh, good body kick from Macy. Oh, but Macy going to work, landing some shots. She's definitely longer as far as range and everything. Oh, they're exchanging some shots. It's hard to keep track. They're back and forth. Oh, they're both clinched in, both kind of throwing the similar shots here. It's hard to tell who's getting the better of who. It's very even so far. Just under the minute mark. slightly less than a minute to go in this first round. It's pretty even. Good shots from Macy. She might be winning here. Good body kicks from good left hook from Macy. Myra's right in there though. She's hanging in. She's eating the shots, but she's not getting devastated. We appreciate that, Earl. It's good to know
thank you.
the support.
Earl, as you would say, the crowd is not into this this woman's fight, and it should have been booked in a library. To quote the great Earl.
Is that another Earlism?
Yeah, every time there's a women's match on, women's tag match, women's just regular match, and the crowd is just never into it, and it's a shame. It really is. But his infamous Earlisms definitely do shine whenever
I like that.
when we're booked in a library. That's for sure.
Steal that one if that's okay with him. It's not trademarked or anything, is it?
I don't think so.
All right, there goes that first round. I mean, Macy, it looked to me like she landed more. They were both super active. A lot of volume from both. It'll be interesting if they show the actual significant strikes. But to me, it looked like Macy landed more. Some body kicks. They both landed some good shots in the clinch. Macy's long and she has a good left hook that she can throw out there without receiving anything back necessarily. Yeah, it's funny to show the corner. Macy's getting ice, but Myra's getting ice, but Macy's getting Vaseline. So maybe Myra did take some more damage. Oh yeah, Myra had that big head kick though. Man, that was very even. I don't know how judges score some of these. It's crazy. She's beating the stew.
Yeah, there's no stew beating for this one so far. Very patient and tactical and just feeling it out type of action.
What kind of stew though? That's the question.
Denny Moore beef stew.
Dang. I didn't expect you to fire back so fast. Oh, big shot from. Oh man, that was very nice. Right hand from Myra, throws the left. Nice. Oh, Macy with the takedown, and she's on top here. Myra looking to stay busy with some elbows, even from the bottom. Myra's trying to throw up a triangle, maybe doesn't get it. And oh, nice. That's a good look there.
I clicked the SmackDown one first because that's what popped up, but now we're good.
They gotta take it either way. Nice.
There's some fire coming out in this second round, so
there's some
right
blood.
away.
Myra's leaking over her right eyebrow. Looks like it has a good gash there. She's trying to throw the legs up, but not. Oh, Joe Rogan says she has the arm. Yeah, she has the arm, but not. Doesn't have her turned over or wasn't able to get out yet. Macy's still on top. Myra has her Macy's right arm though. We'll see if she's able to secure anything or not. Let's put this back up there. That made me laugh.
Which one? Oh, she's beating the stew.
I don't know what it means, but I like it.
So it's another one of Earl's wrestling, Earlisms. Whenever there's like quick like action, like back and forth, like chops or whatever, or just trading rights, he makes the call of they're beating the stew out of each other, and then that's when
okay, so it's an equal thing.
I throw up the background, and then Sarah. Usually he does it on Dynamite, and Sarah will hold up a can of Denny Moore beef stew, and that originated from Jeffrey, who was part of the network, and he passed away last year. So it's kind of a continuing tradition of for him. So
there's layers to it. There's a lot of elements, just like a stew.
Exactly.
Oh, referee stopped the action because that gash is absolutely dripping from Myra. See if the doctor checks her out.
Yeah, yes, I see it now. She's on the ground. I'm at 316. She's on the ground.
Okay.
And taking kicks.
Oh, Myra's pissed that she's even getting the extra attention. That gash is thick though. It's about as thick as her eyebrow, right above her eyebrow. Macy's pissed. She doesn't want the extra attention, but I mean, they got to check her out. She can't just.
Well, yeah, I see it all the way down, like across her face. It looks like she got the eye black, like just a design with like that. So.
Oh my God, they stopped it.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Oh,
Myra's giving the thumbs down.
wow, that is crazy.
Did you see when it actually opens back
Yeah.
up? Oh, wow. Man, that's it. Yeah, I mean, she's a bloody mess. Usually you don't see him stop it like on that first stoppage, like maybe if it keeps going and she's not able to, get it under control. Sometimes they stick like a buttload of Vaseline just to goop it up,
Yeah.
but they get that first, checks it for the first time and they stop it, and Myra is fuming right now. She's heated.
Yeah, I can hear the doctor saying it's too deep. It's too deep.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Rogan's talking about it now. She wasn't rocked or anything like that. She wasn't in trouble. It's just the severity of the cut itself is not great. It's pretty bad. So Macy gets the win via doctor stoppage. Yeah, Myra's not happy, but
She's over there talking to Dana right now.
yeah, she's trying to say, UFC live. What? I'm not sure.
I think he just means have you ever been to a UFC event live?
No, I've never been. Been to some, regional MMA stuff, but never UFC in person.
Yeah, they don't really come out like. I mean, I guess like the furthest east they would go is like New York, New Jersey, Boston. Have they ever been to Philly or Pittsburgh even?
I don't know about Pittsburgh. They've been to Philly, but only a few times. It's only been sanctioned honestly in Pennsylvania for like a little over 10 years. I think the very first fight was like either 2009 or 2010. UFC 101 was Philadelphia, but they've only been there a couple of times. Jersey is probably the next closest. New York's a little north for us, and Boston even further. But no, I've never personally been to one. Yeah, obviously would love to go. It'd be sick. But no, I've never been yet. I mean, a win's a win. You got to wonder if Macy's satisfied with that or not. But yeah, I mean, she gets it done at the end of the day. I mean, I'll take it. That one is on with, and we move on. Then it will be Anthony Smith. This bout has switched so many times too. Man, let me try to retrack all the stuff. So that was originally supposed to be the co-main event: Anthony Smith versus Khalil Roundtree, who's been on an absolute tear. Khalil Roundtree goes out. They bring in Anthony Smith versus Carlos Ulberg. Something happens there. Now it is Anthony Smith versus actually it was supposed to be first Ulberg versus Roundtree. There's been so many switches, it's insane. But now we get Anthony Smith versus Roman Dolidze. Third fight in, third to last, and we'll see how that goes. I think Anthony Smith is the underdog, actually. I like him in that underdog spot. If it would have been Ulberg versus Smith, I would have taken Carlos Ulberg. He's a training partner of Adesanya. He's a New Zealand city kickboxing guy. So, trains with Volk, trains with Izzy. But yeah, we don't get Carlos Ulberg now. We get Roman Dolidze, more well-rounded, looking to probably grapple Anthony Smith. I like him in that dog spot, though. So many changes to this card. It's been insane.
Yeah, that's what Keenan was talking about on his prediction. Like so many changes and everything, and just from the start of it of Conor and Chandler stopping or pulling out from the press conference and canceling that, then all of a sudden it's up in the air. You don't know, and then we're seeing different stuff, and then all of a sudden Conor's out, and then all just avalanche of other changes to it up until 3 hours before the main card. And it's been insane. So shout out to Dana and everyone for on the logistics for the UFC with the changes that are never ending for this one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it never ends. It seemed kind of appropriate to have something crazy like the last minute thing with how this card has been going. But shout out Dan Ige too. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, 3 hours, 3 hour notice to step in for a fight.
Yeah, that's.
I keep seeing the memes on Twitter. It's if he has to pull out, we have to take a 3-minute notice, and it's just Volk making his walk backstage, the different memes and whatnot. So,
Michael Chandler is in the building.
Who is?
Michael Chandler. They're showing him right now.
Okay.
Justin Gaethje.
They did rule that a TKO win. So if anyone took that for their parlay you hit.
Yep. They just showed Justin Gaethje with the Vegas Raiders hat on. Let's go. I feel like a lot of these fighters just wear the Vegas stuff for, the Vegas aspect of it, but whatever.
Charles Oliveira's there.
Yeah, legends. Tons of lightweights in the house.
Michael Chandler. I'm seeing him now.
Yep. They just showed Anthony Smith. Now they're showing Roman doing their little workouts in the back right here. That fight is next.
Anthony Smith has 21 first-round finishes.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, he's been to the very top. He's had the fight with John Jones. I don't even know, a number of years ago now. Didn't get it done. But he's always kind of yo-yoed within that top 10. But yeah, he's gotten to the top, just didn't get it done yet. Ooh, they're showing previewing this London card. Headshot dead. They're showing Leon Edwards taking out Kamaru. London's arguably two biggest combat athletes right now, Leon Edwards and Tom Aspinall, both on that card. Yeah, that's crazy. So technically these are both rematches. Leon Edwards has fought Bilal Muhammad before, freak accident, eye poke, stopped that one early. And Tom Aspinall has fought Curtis Blades in the past, but that was the fight where Aspinall blew his knee out in like a minute, and obviously that one couldn't continue after that. So technically rematches, but they've never really fought before. So interesting stuff there. Tom Aspinall's awesome. Love him. Curtis Blades, last time we saw him, he stopped a lot of hype and momentum behind Jailton Almeida, who's like a freak jiu-jitsu guy. Tried to shoot in on Curtis Blades and just absolutely ate some uppercuts and stuff like that. So Curtis Blades has been doing great as of late. Oh my God, I forgot about that. We'll see Paddy Pimblett back in versus Bobby Green. That's going to be insane. Oh my gosh. Bobby Green loves spitting the water out, Triple H style. Shout out to that. Man, that's crazy. July 27th is that one.
27th. That is the week after Jake Paul takes on Mike Perry in the squared circle in the boxing world.
Do we know what ounce are those gloves? Is it do we know?
That is a good question. I know I haven't seen anything circling around what
like the specific.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I know I want to say that it's going to be 188 weight.
Right.
But I haven't seen anything for the gloves yet.
Yeah.
Trying to look it up.
Oh my gosh, re-looking at that gash is so nasty. It's actually like thicker than her eyebrow. That is, oof. I mean, I understand. That's crazy. She wasn't happy, of course, but yeah, that's.
Let's see if DAZN has anything for it. But usually they don't. I haven't seen that be like topic of talking or anything. They've only done like one virtual face off on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani right after it was announced. Given that it was kind of up in the air and leaked a week before it was officially announced, everything is kind of like moving at a faster pace. I don't even know if they're going to have a chance to do another face off before the fight. So
yeah, I mean the first is what, Monday or something like that. Yeah, it's flying through, which short notice.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
So, I didn't think it was going to happen just because MVP is putting on Most Valuable Prospects 7 on the 27th, so it's a week later. So for them to pay to do the event in Tampa and the pay-per-view on DAZN and all that, and have those that entire card, and which the undercard for that looks really good. Both Amanda Serrano, all four MVP athletes, Amanda Serrano, Shadeja Green, and Ashton H2O Silv and Jake Paul are all on that card, so it's going to be massive. And then, of course, the following weekend, the 27th, Most Valuable Prospect 7 in Orlando at the Caribe Royale Resort will be a non pay per view event on the Zone. So, and then of course, then we're just waiting for the massive one, November. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul,
Whew, that's
AT&T
gonna be
Stadium.
nuts.
It's just insane.
That's so
It
crazy.
is insane.
And I mean, kudos to Jake for taking that. It's like I prompted the question on some socials before, like at this stage in their career, who's the scarier Mike? And a lot of people would argue Perry, but it is a different sport. You know, he's BKFC king, but with the gloves, he's not used to that. Jake's been doing that, you know, more and more recently. So we'll see how much of a difference it makes. That bare knuckle is definitely a different thing. A lot of guys break their hands, get cuts obviously more easily with the bare knuckle, but with the gloves, it's not a completely different sport, but very different.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Perry said in the face-off, Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan or something until you get punched in the face, and
yeah.
he said that I like to get punched in the face, and then Jake said, well, that's because you're an idiot. I'm a good fighter because I don't like to get punched in the face. So that's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see Perry not be afraid to go in and just try to make that contact, and Jake can wait and set up and show that power off against someone who obviously can take some power. So it's going to be a fun fight. I'm excited for it. Sadly, I
That's
won't be doing the watch long. I'll be up at my dad's. I have a golf tournament that weekend, so I'll
okay.
be. I don't think the watch long is going to happen on the network now. So
Yeah.
that sucks, but I'll
So
be definitely will be watching. That is for sure.
yeah. That's exciting. I have no clue how that's gonna go. It's gonna be crazy.
After months of trying to secure an opponent to no avail, Roman Dolidze was more than happy to accept the bout against Anthony Smith at 205 pounds. The Georgia native spent 2 months here in Las Vegas at Extreme Couture training with some of the very best in the sport, with the hopes that something would materialize. But no bout came to fruition. He went back home, but his phone eventually rang. And while he and Anthony Smith often compete in different weight classes,
We're getting the first walkout here for this one. The Georgian Roman Dolidze making the walkout first from that blue corner here. I like when they start the walkout while Megan O'Leary's like mid, breaking it down. She's on the side of the octagon. And he starts coming out, so it's like he passes her as he's. That's great stuff.
Well, despite the fact that he is 2-0 at 205 pounds in the UFC, Joe, he made it very clear in our fighter meeting. He is a middleweight. He likes that size.
Yeah, I think Roman has kind of fluctuated between middleweight, light heavyweight. He's only I think 2-0 at light heavyweight. They just said, but he does prefer that middleweight bout, middleweight weight. So I think this one is at 185. Let me double check here. Pretty
Let's
sure.
see. Yeah, it says light heavyweight, which I
so
think
it is.
is so it's the same as the main event.
Yeah. Okay. So interesting because Anthony Smith has fluctuated too a lot of the time. He's had some bouts at middleweight, but I think most of his success has been at the 205 mark. Again, like we said earlier, he's seen the top echelon with John Jones, been at the mountaintop. But let me look at that resume because Anthony Smith has been in there with everybody, hasn't beaten everybody, but he's been rubbing elbows with those top guys for years. Let me see.
While you're looking at that, we have a new main event for UFC Denver, July 13th, 10 p.m. ESPN and ESPN Plus. That is the card for UFC Fight Night Denver. I'm not even going to try to say that first name of the person on the A side, and then you have Court versus Cortez. So that was
Yeah.
announced
Okay. So
3
that
hours
is
ago.
Yeah, Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose Namajunas taking on Tracy Cortez. I think that was originally. Wait, I think that got switched too at some point. I forget.
Yeah. 3 hours ago, UFC. This is from their Twitter. 7:35. They tweeted this and said it. Just put it out there. So a lot of
Yeah.
switching for a lot of fight switches. It's crazy.
Yeah. So Anthony Smith he's actually lost his last 3 out of 5. Yeah, he's lost to Roundtree in the past. Like we talked about earlier, that original fight was supposed to be Carlos Ulberg versus Khalil Roundtree, which would have been nuts. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, you're playing like switching us around. Yeah, so Anthony Smith's last few fights, he beat. So he has a victory in his last fight. Beat Victor Petrino via submission. So he's pretty well. Oh, shout out Jelly Roll, massive fight fan. They're showing him there. Anthony Smith beat Victor Petrino, lost to Khalil Roundtree, beat Ryan Spann, lost to Johnny Walker, lost to Magomed Ankalaev, beat Ryan Spann the first time back in 2021. So very streaky up and down kind of entire career for Anthony Smith. Ever since that loss to John Jones, he's been streaky. That was 2019. Wow, he beat Gustafson before, which is impressive. Lost to Glover, lost to Rachek, beat Devin Clark. Put together 3 wins in a row at one point back in late 2020 and early 2021, but then just kind of up and down since then. I'll be right back. I got to run to the little boy's room real quick.
All right, no problem. We are getting ready for the third fight on the main card. This is moving along really fast whenever you really think about it. I mean, normally I'm used to UFC events going pretty late into the night, similar to some AEW pay-per-views, but nevertheless, we will be here until the end of the main event and the co-main event, which has been switched 2 or 3 times as we've been talking about the changing of all the different matchups we have on this 303 card. What's up, El Capitan is in here. Salute to Earl. Yep. Thank you to everyone watching on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. We did see Twitch, someone on Twitch at one point, so thank you. Make sure you leave a like, share it out, go through and like all the channels linked in the description, all that good stuff, and continue to watch with us as we get ready for the co-main event up next after this one. And given the tail of the tape, so both are 35 years old. Anthony Smith is 6'4", 206, and even at the reach for these guys, we go to Bruce Buffer for the intros. It is a 3-round fight in the light heavyweight division.
Alrighty, we're back.
Guess who's back?
I feel better. Ready to get this fight underway here. All right, Lionheart, Anthony Smith, pacing in the cage. Are we having an issue with one of the Facebook?
Yeah, mine. I don't know what. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it says maybe an issue on Facebook's end.
Yeah. Oh, now the network's pop. Yeah, it must just be something.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Come on, Zuck, get it together.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, they're showing Jelly Roll again.
Oh, all right, here we go. So Anthony Smith in the traditional Orthodox stance, Roman in Southpaw. So funny to say Roman and UFC. Yeah, let's acknowledge Roman Dolidze real quick. Anybody with that name has got to be an absolute stud. Yeah, so Roman in that Southpaw stance, Anthony Smith in the orthodox. Ooh, big swing and a miss from Anthony. And Roman switches to orthodox. So both in the same stance here, seeing who can get that advantage.
So what I learned is that I can fight on autopilot for over 20 minutes. It's still be okay.
Oh, big swing from Roman, kind of blocked by Anthony. Oof, good leg kick from Smith. And Roman returns the favor there. Another with a kick of his own. Roman's throwing bombs, but Anthony's doing good job blocking him.
Anthony's the bigger guy. It's very obvious.
Oh, nice right hand from Smith, and a good little turnaround kind of side kick from Delidzie. Pretty even so far. Good leg kick from Roman. Nice. Smith returns with a kick of his own. Good jab from Smith.
So earlier on the prelims, I believe it was either the prelims or the early prelims, Michelle Watterson Gomez did announce her retirement officially. So
I
that
saw
was
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of the video, but I saw like the still shot classic. She had the gloves off in the octagon, but little showmanship from Roman. Anthony throws and misses, and Roman looks for the punch. Good leg kick from Roman. It's pretty back and forth. But yeah, I saw that long, pretty long career from her nickname is the Karate Hottie. That's not me saying that, but yeah, Michelle Watterson Gomez upon the marriage, I think a couple years ago. But yeah, that's awesome for her. Be interesting to see what she does with her retirement. Oh, big swing and a miss from Lionheart. Oh, good kicks from Smith. Roman throwing it back. They're just kind of chopping each other down. Trading those low kicks. Wow, Roman, 12 of 13 kicks. It's like you see him throwing them, but you don't realize it's that many. So 92% with the kicks from Roman. Another one there. It's those seem to kind of work their way. So you don't see the significance of it too early, and then you'll see the bruising and see the guy. You can tell when they start to bother somebody because they'll switch stances. Oh, big swing and a miss from Roman, leaving himself exposed. Lionheart not quite able to capitalize. Oh, Smith kind of crashes in with a big punch. Good left hand from Roman. Smith's got to be careful. He's kind of throwing caution to the wind a little bit there when he crashes in like that. I'm liking this vertical style so far. Let me just say, it looks good. It's gonna make it easy clips and everything like that. Like we said,
Yeah. Now on the whenever you watch it back, like on YouTube, I think it shows. It'll show whenever you watch it back. I think it'll show as a horizontal.
Really?
But it will be in the short feed. But if you just look on the homepage, it shows as horizontal. So
okay.
But I mean, it is what it is. Still pretty good for clips, like you said.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Ooh. That is the end of the first round. Pretty back and forth. A lot of leg kick action, like we said. King's giving me the bombastic side eye. I think he was sleeping and I disturbed him, making too much noise.
Yeah, my dogs ditched me. They can't hang. They went upstairs with my mom.
Yeah,
so I'll have to make it seem like I'm making food and start the microwave or something and have Izzy scratch at their door so she comes back out because there ain't no way she's not coming with me. So
yeah. So, fake the microwave so fast, or just go make some, you know.
yeah, no, I got pizza rolls ready and waiting. That's for sure.
Ooh.
That is for sure. The classics.
Yeah, you get like a couple cold ones, a couple hot ones. You never know.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Dude, pizza rolls are a mystery. All right, second round underway. Oof, big kick right off the bat from Delizier. Oof, looked like Anthony Smith checked that kick there. So, big shot from Roman. It looked like it landed pretty clean there. Didn't rock him, but it certainly landed. Smith, what's he doing? Taking a Sean Strickland approach. He keeps raising that front leg to check something that might come or not. Smith switches to southpaw, back to orthodox, back to he keeps switching. Dang. It looks like he settled in that orthodox stance now. Oh, big swing and a miss from Delizier. Dean Thomas chiming in here. Oh, nice kick from Roman again. And a spear. No, just kidding. Keep saying Roman.
This is my yard now.
Oh, big. Oh, Anthony Smith's on his back. Roman's throwing bombs. Doink, doink. Let's see if Smith can just survive here. There's still a lot of time left. If he can. Oh, man. Delizier throwing bombs. Okay. Cormier saying that Roman thinks that Smith is more hurt than he actually is. So maybe he's throwing a lot of bombs that trying to finish it when it may not be that close to being finished. Roman trying to get the back of Anthony Smith here.
Wrist control here by Smith.
And like Dean said, Anthony was a little bit cautious. Now that he got stuck a little bit, I wonder if that's going to make him even more cautious as the fight continues.
Yeah, he seems to be using this to recover because he's not making an attempt to get up. At least not yet.
Right.
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging on here. He might be clearing his head. He would get caught, but it looked much more like a stumble.
Still on the ground here.
And then all the follow-up shots, the grounded one, looks really good.
Roman doesn't fully have his back. He kind of has like a back kind of side mount sort of. Anthony Smith is on his knees, but he's not like not completely flattened out. Roman throwing some bombs again. Smith doing his best to cover up. He's eating some shots for sure. Oh, that's not a good sign. Anthony Smith's looking at the clock already, and there's over 2 minutes left. It's not a good sign. He's like, I'm tired of eating these shots. Yeah, Cormier speaking on the Anthony Smith looks too comfortable for the less than dominant position that he's in. Some wrist control from Roman.
Did you see any clips of the Peyton Talbot knockout in the opening seconds?
No, I love that. Oh my word, that was my lock of the night. So
in his bantamweight bout, it was pretty insane.
He's so good. He has that aura, that like O'Malley factor. Same division as O'Malley. He does a lot of cool stuff, like video production wise with his Instagram. He's awesome. I love him. Everything I've seen interview wise and just obviously fight stuff is. He's awesome. I like him. He was our lock of the night. And I think he might have been, if he wasn't the biggest favorite of the night, he was pretty close. Like, I think he came in minus 1,600. So, yeah, I figured he'd win. I did not see that, though. Dang. Wow. Oh, that's right. Originally, it was Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree. I completely forgot about Hill. Joe Rogan reminding us. That's right. I don't know why. I thought Olberg was originally. So, yeah, Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree, and then supposed to be Jamal Hill, Olberg. Oh, big knee from Roman. always tricky in that spot where it looks like he's grounded, but Smith did raise up for a second, and Roman capitalized with a big knee, so he wasn't a downed opponent. Man, Anthony Smith's able to get up. Oh, throwing a big shot, kind of missed. Oh, good left hook from Roman there. He went for kind of like a trip. Smith kept himself up, and then a good left hook from Roman there. And 10-second taps coming in. Good little jab from Smith. Man.
I'm hearing the boo birds from that Vegas crowd now.
Yeah, nobody likes.
I still got 40 seconds left.
Yeah, pretty dominant performance in that round from Delidzier. Man. Smith is a big favorite, but it's like hasn't been able to string enough together as of late to really go on a run. Showing these highlights again from that round. Big Roman swings big. Sometimes he lands big, sometimes he misses big, but he was able to put some good strikes together there. And what a round.
Season 8 of Dana White's Contender Series is coming, and as you might expect,
Can't believe we're almost onto the co-main. This is such crazy with how everything has unfolded. That's nuts. It's gonna be interesting to see how Ige looks. Obviously, how Lopez looks. It seemed like he didn't care if it was, whoever was gonna be out there. But Diego's a dog. Oh, another good kick from Roman as this third round opens up here. Oof. Smith reacting big to the feints of Roman. Nice kick from Smith. It might be a little late to just be kicking to the leg, but we'll see. Oh, some showmanship from Roman. He's doing like a little dance or something. I don't know what that was. Ooh, good check left hook from Roman. You should see it soon. It was like a weird little half dance, half like taunt. Kind of silly. Ooh, good high kick attempt from Smith. Partially blocked. It might have got through a little bit. Oh, good body kick from Delidzier. Big miss from Smith.
Well, now I'm seeing his the high knees almost.
Yeah, like high knees. I think he's making fun of I don't know what he's doing. Something. He's trying to get him to either try to bait him in or just being silly. Good jab from Smith. Oof. Roman's still throwing bombs. They're not all connecting, but you got to figure he only needs a few at this point. Smith looks like he had a little bit of color on him, I think, from the nose. Oh, good kick. Roman's still throwing his fair share of kicks too to that leg. Good body kick attempt from Roman. Looked like it was on the elbow, kind of blocked from Smith. Oh, good left hook from Delidzier. Almost looked like a high poke from Smith, but it didn't seem to bother Roman.
When your name's Roman, nothing really bothers you.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Except for the final 5 minutes of WrestleMania 41. We won't talk about that.
You still have PTSD. That's okay. He'll be back.
Hoping sooner now that we got the closing scenes from SmackDown. The wise man went through that table, man. I'm telling you,
he deserves an Emmy for that performance.
Everything that he's been doing lately, Heyman with letting his beard grow out, with not dyeing his hair and showing that he's stressed. to every
Yeah.
level you could imagine without Roman.
Yeah.
And then finally the face turn from him. So we definitely the countdown to babyface Roman is definitely upon us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Our viewers hanging in there good. We got to
Yeah.
get it out here and there. Yeah. Winding down. We're about 90 seconds left in this third round. Big swings from Roman, but nothing landed super clean. I don't even know if Deleedsy has a nickname or not, or I'd say that it's. I don't think he does. Some of those foreigners don't even care about a nickname. They're just like, just fight, you know.
Yeah.
They could
For
care
real.
less. You think too much about it. You got Lionheart as a sick nickname, but he's not doing it for himself out there. About a minute left in this third round. Nonetheless, seems like the Deleedsy is winning. I love when they just start cracking up on commentary. Like, it's so funny. It doesn't really take too much from it. It's just fun. We got the A team today. Joe Rogan, of course, only does pay-per-views in the United States anymore. Anik, Roman, Anik, Cormier, Rogan is what I meant.
Yep. Yeah, when they showed him, when they showed Rogan, the last minute change, he couldn't believe it. His facial expression was pretty can't miss. It was awesome.
Right, yeah. And all three of them, for their memorable like shock and of different knockouts and stuff like that, have been classic. Roman still with those good kicks, solid. You can hear him. It's whop like a baseball bat. That's the fight. Roman throwing his hands up. The body language is much different. Anthony Smith with his hands on his heads. Deleedsy looking like he's already celebrating. Yeah, I think Roman did enough to get the victory there. Let's go. Let's go.
Always.
Let's acknowledge the different Roman, but that name is can't miss either way, huh?
Still a resident on the island of relevancy.
For sure, yeah. That is a strong name. I like that name. Man.
Nice jab by Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
The third round was the round that they put the most effort in. But I think Anthony Smith's going to be disappointed in the performance tonight out in the octagon.
Well, and Lionheart has been there and done that. This was his 58th pro fight, but perhaps biting off a little bit more than he can chew.
Yeah, that one kick kind of wobbled him a little bit. He was like a little off balance as he came around.
Yep.
Certainly, the nature of this UFC 303 card was such that was not afforded him, but was able to go the full 15.
Dang.
And he just said to Hunter Campbell, he said, "Can I get some more time next time?"
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Anthony Smith is crouched down talking to Dana and Hunter Campbell there. I don't know exactly what he's saying, but
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink before the co-main.
okay, absolutely. All right, see what the got the announcement here. Oh. Where's the yeah. As we expected, Roman Deleedsy gets the unanimous decision over Anthony Lionheart Smith, and that was that. Pretty dominant performance. Anthony wasn't, rocked or too out of it at any point, but was leg kicks early, like 92%, I think, success rate in the first round at least for Roman. Moves on to 13-3. Some funny stuff from Roman as he talks to Joe Rogan. He's saying he's top 10 in 2 weight classes. Don't know how that works necessarily, but Joe asking him about the short notice aspect of this fight. It doesn't like to blame anything, or I think he meant kind of make excuses, but slight language barrier. Regardless, top 10 in 2 weight classes. He doubles down on that. Oof, showing these highlights. Good left hook. Of course, the kicks over and over again. Joe Rogan asking him who he wants to fight next. He said he doesn't know much about the weight class. I guess most of his fights have been at middleweight. This was light heavyweight. He said he's going to learn and figure out who he wants to fight next. Either way, either weight, Roman gets it done and looks like he's going to be forced to be reckoned with in the near future for sure. Let me just check back on his record to see how much he's really switched back and forth. I know that it's crazy. It's on paper the biggest jump, 20 pounds. Between weights from going middleweight 185, light heavyweight 205. Showing Mark Wahlberg, Juliana Pena, Brandon Moreno is a star-studded audience for sure in Vegas. Miesha Tate, former UFC bantamweight champion. Kayla Harrison, currently ranked number 4. It blows my mind that she's able to make 135. Alexa Grasso, shout out, current UFC women's flyweight champ. Alexa Grasso currently, at least currently airing, and they've been showing that Ultimate Fighter season with her and Valentina Shevchenko. So, yeah, they're just showing the locker room action of showing Dan Ige now, like we talked about before. Very last minute change, less than 4 hours notice for Ige. Really reached out to Hunter Campbell, made that fight happen. Diego Lopez has been ready, of course, 24-6, 15 first round finishes. Diego Lopez has been on an absolute tear as of late. Man, it would be legendary for Ige to step in as last minute as he has, and when don't see that happening. I think Lopez is going to continue his dominance that he's been on as of late. Let's just check back in on Lopez's record to see exactly who that's been against lately. Welcome back, sir.
Yep.
Yeah,
so I got a notification on Facebook. I guess the UFC copyright claimed us for something, but then it said then it said the claim was removed, but it stopped our stream. It stopped the streams completely. So it's like,
so it stopped the. Oh, I hope it's not like the volume. I always thought that like it can't be both. Obviously, like you can't show it. I don't think video at all, but the audio I didn't think was too big of an. Let me turn mine down a little. I don't know what happened, but we'll turn that down.
Yeah, it's so weird. It said I got 2 notifications. UFC released their claim on your video for both the network and for mine, and then but it stopped it stopped the entire stream at an hour and 24. So it's all right. It's fine. But yeah, I haven't heard your volume or anything like that, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Okay, right now they're promoting the UFC 305 Dricus du Plessis taking on Israel Stylebender Israel Adesanya. That's going to be insane. I still think Strickland got a little snubbed, arguably beat Dricus already, but I understand there's more drama, there's more story, as TKO loves, with the Adesanya stuff that they had the in-cage interaction before. So, I'm not complaining. I think Strickland's upset, obviously, rightfully so. But yeah, that fight's going to be amazing. Let me just, Diego Lopez's last few fights, beat Sadiq Youssef at UFC 300, actually. TKO beat Pat Sabatini, beat Gavin Tucker. He actually lost in May of 23, but that was versus Mozart Evloev, one of those. I don't know if he's Dagestani, but he's Russian, one of those Russian absolute freaks. But yeah, so his resume is not as impressive as I thought, but 3 wins in a row, all within the last year or less. So yeah, he's been rolling so far. He's that famous kind of haircut that he's known for. Yeah, but we'll see. Props to Ige. He said this is what legends are made of, stepping in.
Yep.
3 hours notice, and at least taking the fight, trying to get it done. Of course, we shall see. Man, that Ortega fight was so interesting too. Oh wow. So they're showing some of the highlights of that that last when he lost to Mozart. He had like a knee bar in towards the end of the fight, but then it ended. So arguably could have got the finish, but lost by decision. So absolutely dominated Sadiq Youssef, who is no slouch at 145. Showing the Pat Sabatini highlights. That was brutal too. Man. Good stuff. Yeah, he's been rolling lately. Wow, their production's on it. They have the Ige package rolling right now. I mean, talk about last minute getting it together.
Telling you, man, TKO has been thriving ever since the everything WWE production, UFC production, everything. TKO is absolutely thriving. Send them to the moon.
To the moon. Shout out. Wait, what's shoot, Cameron Grimes' real name? I forget. Or I don't know. Dang. What's let me check on Ige's record here, or his resume rather. Here we go, co-main action. Representing Honolulu, Hawaii, Dan 50K, Dan Ige. Dang. Okay, beat Feather. I think Andre Feely is Hawaiian also. Oh no, I just made that up. Andre Touchy Feely is his nickname. So Dan Ige beat Andre Touchy Feely via knockout in February, but he lost to Bryce Mitchell decision. This is Ige. Beat Nate Landwehr, beat Damon Jackson, lost to Mosvar, the same guy that's also beat Diego in the past. Oh, he had a 3-fight skid of losing to Korean Zombie, Josh Emmett, and Mosvar. So, yeah, kind of streaky for Dan Ige also. It's kind of sat in that top 10 before, never really cracked the, top 3, top 2. Yeah, but I mean, he has wins over Edson Barbosa, legend. Yeah, I don't know if he's ever fought Max or not. I don't think he's ever quite reached that. Yeah, obviously his pre-UFC record is insane, but yeah, we'll see. I think prediction-wise, Lopez gets it done, but Ige, no slouch, of course.
Yeah, Lopez has a 24-6 record outside of the UFC, 3-1 in the UFC.
Right. Yeah. So not as dominant as I thought, but his last 3 have been great. That haircut is wild, man. Business in the front, party in the back. Am I right?
Full on mullet.
Dude, it's like a mullet like plus.
Mullet
It's
like with a comb over.
Dude,
So it's like half on one side and then the comb over.
And
I would never
on the sides.
I would never. I'll just stick to my regular mullet.
I mean, yeah. So Diego Lopez, 3-fight win streak, finished 22 of his 24 wins, 10 knockouts, 12 submissions, 1 of 12 triangle armbar submissions in UFC history. So that's always interesting to have. One of like anything in UFC history is crazy. Pour one out for the homies. You kind of disappear when you put your head down because it's like black and your back chop's mostly. That's sick. Dang. That's so weird that the copyright and then they removed it right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, but they stopped the stream completely. I don't know. I've never gotten a notification that says anything has dropped the claim to the video. So it's like it's crazy, but
Yeah. It's like, all
yeah,
right.
yeah, nothing on YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah. So weird. I've only ever gotten copyright stuff from UFC on YouTube, which is nut. I mean, I've been limited the WWE stuff with like Bray Wyatt or Uncle Howdy stuff, but as far as pure strikes, it's just been UFC, which whatever. But 50K, Dan Ige, here we go. Making his walkout. It's interesting they gave him the red corner spot, maybe more experience, I'm not sure. But yeah. He'll be looking to get that 50K bonus, like his nickname says. So we'll see. Legend. I mean, yeah. Who knows what they would have done if he wouldn't have stepped up. 4-fight main card, which is crazy to think about, or they just push one up. But no, I guess they couldn't have done that. I'm not sure what they would do in that situation.
Yeah, that's interesting to think about how many like how do they have do they have any fighters on standby that would be ready and waiting to be added to the
Yeah.
prelim and then just move one up to the main card or just have standby fighters for the main card?
Yeah. I mean, all I can think about is the crowd. Like, you got Gaethje and Chandler already right there.
Yeah.
They both obviously not going to make lightweight on the short notice, but they got to be similar as far as, oh, look at Sean Strickland in the corner of Ige. Wow, that's sick to see him there. Oh, right. Vegas guy. Strickland trains in Vegas also. Man, you're fired up if you got Sean Strickland in your corner. That's so sick. He's awesome. All right, Dan Ige tied 8th most wins in UFC featherweight history at 10. 6th fastest knockout in UFC featherweight history, 22 seconds versus Gavin Tucker, March 2021. 6 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. So, yeah, crazy. I think the most important one there is most wins in UFC tied 8th most wins UFC featherweight history at 10. That's pretty big. The fastest stuff is interesting. I don't know how much that really matters. Obviously, he has the ability to, but it's like the other guy could have made a mistake. You never know. But insane. I had this cannoli just sitting here. I'm like sniffing it. But I'm like, what is that smell? Shout out Massimo's, Hershey Market Square. They're not paying me. I just wanted to shout them out. Man, I don't like eating on streams, but I need a little snacky. Dang, 32 compared to 29. Denige, the shorter guy coming in 5'7" compared to Lopez 5'11". Didn't catch the reach, but you can catch it on the back end.
I'm gonna see it here in a second, so I can definitely see. I guess being one of us being behind isn't the worst thing.
Mm-hmm. You're like the safety back there. You're like Palomalu back there, ready to catch anybody slips through. His mullet is long too. It's like not just normal. It's long.
So the reach is 72.5, Diego Lopez, and 71 for Dan Ige.
Yeah.
5'11" is Diego Lopez, 5'7" is Ige.
Yeah, so the reach not too much, but the height a little bit, which I think they should include leg reach. They kind of only include arm reach, which probably comes from boxing, but leg reach makes a difference too, because you got to figure taller guy would have longer legs, but I guess not necessarily all the time. So that's interesting. Lopez is Brazilian, but he fights out of Mexico. The odds for Dan Ige coming in plus 250 underdog, which makes sense on such short notice. Hawaii, dang. representing Hawaii, fighting out of Vegas. Barstool, Robbie Fox. I almost can't believe that fight is happening. A lot of fighters say they'll fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Dan Ige means that. Facts.
That is fact.
I see no lies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah.
As the real AEW, as the real world champion in AEW had said.
I see
Still holding that title, by the way.
All right, let's see. Orthodox stance from both of them. Mullet looking good. It's flowing from Lopez, man. That's impressive stuff. I wish I could. I can't grow it if I tried. Oh, good head movement from Lopez. He's always been quick. Always, had explosive power for being featherweight. Oh, good right hand from Lopez. Lands, nothing crazy. Oh, big swing and a miss from Ige, and Lopez looks to capitalize. Couple cheeky shots coming in, but nothing crazy, nothing devastating yet. Yeah, pretty high guard from both of them up there, kind of at the eyebrow cheek level. Good front kick attempt from Lopez, kind of blocked, shucked off from Ige. Oof, Ige throws so much into it. It's like when he misses, it's not great. Big left hook misses, and Lopez kind of capitalizes a little bit.
He was going to fight Chepe Maniscal, who may or may not be a new opponent. You just never know.
A lot of benefits for Ige being
Nice. Couple punches from Ige. Land, but blocked, and Lopez looks to counter.
All those things playing in his favor. And there's a lot that goes into a fight, man. When you're getting ready to fight.
Oof. Big swings from Lopez. Nothing really landing there. Lopez keeps kind of throwing those. They look wild, but they're hooks. Kind of wild. Nothing landing very big yet. Good uppercut from Diego.
It said that Ige was training for a co-main event on July 20th, so he must have had a fight night coming up or something. So
Yeah.
they were talking about how he does look to be like he's in shape. So
yeah, yeah, for sure. And you got to figure these guys are always training, always. It's just the minute details of like dialing in for a specific opponent and stuff like that. But as far as cardio wise and everything like that, of course, these are top level guys. So we'll see how much of a difference it may make or not tonight. Little over 2 minutes left in this opening round. Diego seems content waiting to counter because Lopez or Ige throwing but not landing. Huge. Oh, good body shot from Ige. Nice counter from Diego. This still feels so random and weird because it's like there was no anticipation for it, nothing like that. It's like, where's Brian at? Oh, nice left hand from Ige. Taylor Lewan looking absolutely dialed in out there. Oh, good high kick attempt from Diego. Kind of glances off the lead hand of Ige. John Anik pointing out there's a little bit of redness on the lead leg from Ige. Lopez appears a lot bigger than him in there, though. Especially at this catchweight bout where he didn't have to drop too much. Oh, big swing and a miss from Ige. Diego looking at, they're kind of clinched up here. A little bit of a wild exchange from both of them. It's hard to tell what landed and what didn't in those wild exchanges. No, good front kick from Diego. More of like a feeler than an actual offensive strike. Oh, wow. Good leg kick from Diego, and Danny catches it and takes him down. Diego flips him over in the scramble. Oh, looking for Darce choke or something, front choke there. It's not a guillotine. It's either Darce or just a straight front choke. Oh, that's in there for Diego. 10 seconds left, though. He might get saved by this bell.
The visionary Seth freaking Rollins on his burner account wants to know what time does Alex Pereira fight.
Let me find out.
The right after this one. Right after this one, Seth.
Yeah, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I don't know how long this one's gonna last, so you don't want to leave yet. Poatan, Chama coming in next. Dude, that walkout gets me fired up, dude. He shoots a fake bow and arrow, but it's so sick. All right, that was crazy. So good reaction from Ige to catch that kick, but then Diego quickly able to scramble and end up on top. Seth Rollins, no problem.
Make sure you go through and like all of the channels listed down below. We are on the Hardcore Sports Network, Apples and Grapes Media, Sleeper Sports Media, and both of those. The network's Twitter, my Twitter, and then also the network's Twitch. So go through and like all those, subscribe, follow, smash the hell out of the like button on all of them, and keep it where it is, as Earl would say.
Yes.
For the co-main and then the main event.
Yes, sir. Don't go anywhere. Or Tosh will find you. No. He won't. He won't. All right. Second round underway. Both coming out in that orthodox stance like they were. Good. Ige pumping that jab out there. Just kind of a range finder. Oof. And he's got to be careful. He swings big, but he was missing big a little bit there in that front. First round, good front kick from Diego. Oh, big leg kick from Diego. Kind of buckles him a little bit. It looked like he was moving in anyway. Oh, nice shot. Right hand from Diego Lopez. Yeah, that that left lead leg of Dan Ige is getting pretty red there. Oh, they both went to kick at the same time. Oh, yeah, you can tell he's hurting on that leg because he switched to southpaw. Oh, good right hook from Ige. Switches back to orthodox. Probably didn't feel too comfortable in the southpaw. Just had to give that leg a rest for a second. Dang. Looks like he wants to switch, but he's not cozy in that spot. So, orthodox still from both. Nice kick. Who is y'all's favorite UFC fighter right now? Man. That's tough. Tosh? No.
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah. Which is, oh man, I love Merab so much too. So something's got to give there. I love Izzy, love Adesanya, but I like Strickland too. So it's like O'Malley. I love Merab. I think he's a future champ, whether it's against O'Malley or not. I think he's a future champ at some point. Love Max Holloway, all those guys. Lightweight, so stacked. Bantamweight's probably my favorite division. But yeah, John Jones, of course, GOAT. I like Ilya. I still like Volk, even though he's had a couple slumps. Islam. It's hard to ignore the greatness of those top guys. But as far as favorite, O'Malley, Izzy, Tom Aspinall, love him. All right, Diego Lopez has the back of Ige. Got the body triangle in on Danny Ige here.
On the inside and not on the outside. He's working towards that side, try to loosen up that body triangle. Now it's on the outside. But it's on the outside they can use the butterfly hook to elevate that right leg.
Nice, yeah. Lopez controlling him. Legs wrapped around the body of Ige and has his back. Has the right. He's kind of throwing punches, not really looking for the choke too much at this moment.
Now Dan's on the right side. He's leaning on the right side to put the pressure on that ankle, makes it very difficult.
He's attacked the lock. Look at that. Now he's attacked the lock. Good defense by Dan Ige.
Yeah. But now he's got it. He's got his back.
So the other side now. Now look at Ige.
Good control from Lopez here.
every time he switches sides,
There appears to be a cut on Dan Ige. Kind of, it looks like it's partially under his eye and across the nose. Just kind of like a line across the middle of his face there.
on the mat.
Good defense by Danny Ye.
Lopez credited with one submission attempt thus far.
Ige was almost out when he got that foot.
About a minute left in the second round. Not too much going on here. A lot of hand fighting. It's human chess.
I was gonna say I'm still seeing them on the ground there.
Yeah, yeah. They've been down here for a minute, for a little bit. 49 people right now. Nice.
Yep. 38 on the network's Twitter, so shout out to them. Never see any comments from the people on Twitter, so
Twitter, X, it's happening. Come on.
yeah.
So that's across everything, right?
Yep.
Nice.
38 on the network's Twitter, 5 on mine, and then 1 on the Twitch, 1 on the network's YouTube, 3 on yours, and I guess everyone watching on my YouTube is taking a break. So hopefully they're back for the main event. Visionary. I don't know what channel YouTube wise you're watching on, but go through and like them all, subscribe to them all. Go to the Facebooks. I know we're not live there anymore, but we were. So go show some love over to the Facebook. We definitely need it.
So end of that second round. Sean Strickland's not in there, but he's on the outside of the cage right behind, kind of giving a little bit of advice. The main coach trainer out of that at Vegas spot. His name's escaping me right now. He's the main one talking to him, getting that cut on right on the bridge of his nose. It's got to be a tough spot. Getting tended to from the cut man. Oof, yeah, I missed that. That big. That's what led to the takedown. So big. He kind of ducked down, head kick from Ige connects on Diego Lopez, but then he's able to catch it, capitalize, and that's how they end up in that ground spot. Dang, Ige landed some good shots, kind of punching behind him there, but the control goes to Lopez, and gotta figure he's winning probably both rounds so far.
Here we go, third and final round of our co-main event at UFC 303.
All right, third round underway. See some of these tweets. Superior grappling with back take. Aaron Bronstetter and Ige is making this a fight, but he needs a finish. Yeah. So I mean, they both still look super fresh. Obviously, this is another one that could win. 1-5. Ooh, big shot from Danny Ige. Nice. He's able to crash and get out. That's nice. Knee attempt. Lopez comes in. Good shots. Good counter strikes from Diego here. Ooh. Yeah. What a chin on Diego so far, because he's had taken a couple good shots. Good uppercut feint. Good little left hook, just kind of thrown out there from Ige. Didn't land, but feeling it. Let's see. Good little jab from Diego. Oh, Danny Ige kind of cracked him there. Not rock, but you could hear that one. Good right hand from Ige. Uppercut attempt from Diego. Swing and a miss. Oh, big swing and a miss from Diego, or from Danny Ige rather. Oh, Diego looks to shoot. Good sprawl from Ige initially. Nice. Able to avoid that takedown is Dan Ige. Nice. Ige able to turn him around, and Diego's back against the cage, and they're both standing now. And Ige's right in there still, just kind of got edged out those first couple rounds. So let's see. Lopez is good. Got cracked a couple times and oh, nice right hand from Ige again. Oh, nice little. It was kind of like a hook / uppercut from Dan. He's landing. He's just not able to really, rock him. Or another left hand from Ige as he switches that southpaw. So that's nice. That front left leg was hurting. Dan Ige switches, cracks him with the left hand. That's great stuff. He's doing enough to keep himself in there, but not enough to turn the tides. Just under the 2-minute mark left.
I think Ryan Garcia will be fighting in the UFC. No. I know he was in talks to box with Sean O'Malley, but I don't think there was any deal, any one-in-one deals being offered or anything.
Diego Lopez on his back. He lands some good shots from the top. Yeah, I don't see Garcia ending up in the octagon anytime soon.
I mean, maybe with his suspension from boxing for a year.
Oh, is that right? Is that what he's facing?
Yep.
Oh, right, the substance stuff and all that. Yeah, that's so silly that Haney technically doesn't have a loss anymore, which is crazy when he obviously got destroyed in that. But maybe we'll see a Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis rematch. No hydration clause. There was a lot of stuff with that, but I don't know too much about pure boxing, but yeah, I don't. As far as octagon wise, I don't see it. He's too busy playing poker right now. Absolutely lighting up the table with Jimmy Butler and Ninja and Dan Blazarian and what? Dang. About 20 seconds left in this bout. Dan Ige is on top, landing bombs. Man. Oh. Ige fakes like a shot, like Ige standing up on the ground. Good up kick from Diego, and that's the fight. Man, Ige did probably as much as he could have done. Probably first 2 rounds to Lopez, maybe the third round for Ige. That was amazing, sensational performance given 3 hours notice.
Yep.
Figure either way, win or loss, either guy, both their stocks go up with this one. I think, like we said, Ige's faced a lot of the top guys, not necessarily successful, but be interesting to see where these matchups end up next. Ortega already talked about going up to lightweight regardless after this. I don't think they're gonna reschedule that. So Diego probably stays at featherweight. Brian Ortega moves up to lightweight. So let me check out these featherweight rankings right now, because Diego, given that he wins this, deserves somebody in that top. Maybe Aljamain Diego. That would be insane. Aljamain new to the featherweight division, but championship pedigree, of course. Let's see. Check out these featherweight rankings real quick. He's already beat Sadiq. Let's see. And they're re-showing that head kick was nasty in the second round for Ige. Man. So a lot of talks. I think they're going to make Ilya and Max Holloway happen. So that'll be the title match coming up soon. Let's see. So, of course, you got Ilya, Volk, Holloway. Ortega is still ranked in the top 5 of featherweights, but again, I think he stays at lightweight, or rather moves up to lightweight. Yair, Movzar, who's already beat Diego, maybe they run that back. Arnold Allen, Josh Emmett, Aljamain, Calvin Kattar. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Sterling versus Diego, or maybe they give him that rematch. I don't know. I don't know if they set that up or not, but I don't know, unanimous. Thought maybe split decision there. Yeah, Diego Lopez, unanimous decision, gets it done. So, man, massive props to Ige, though. That was a sensational performance given the timeline of everything. Back to this cannoli. I'm not gonna eat when I talk, but I'm gonna eat when I'm not talking. So.
Yeah, what's crazy is during the last minute or two, I was trying to, or right before we went to the third round, I was trying to post that to the network's Facebook, and the network's Facebook is apparently restricted, so I don't understand that at all.
Uh-oh. That's weird. That's frustrating. Class act from Diego Lopez. Says thank you to Danny Ige. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's awesome. Poeton up next. Ooh, Chama, I'm fired up.
Hoy en la tarde, a las 4 de la tarde, presente marcado si lo tenía oponente y le diga que tú vas a pelear en 175. Así que, bueno, no va a ser, porque sea a la hora que sea y usted que sea.
As I said yesterday on the weigh-ins, whomever, whenever, however, it doesn't matter. I'll fight anybody. And I thought, hey, 145. And then it was I got the news at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be 155. Today, 4 p.m., I found out that this fight.
Waiting for the main event. This is where the waiting will come into play.
Yeah. So, wow, that was just a 12-hour window of difference. So, like you said, 4 a.m., he finds out Ortega can't make featherweight. Okay. Lightweight, 4 p.m. today. Gets the news, no Ortega at all. Insane. What a roller coaster of emotions and just absolute dog. Danny Ige did so well given this situation, but Diego Lopez gets it done.
Yeah, especially with him Lopez having weighed in and been at 155.
Yeah, so he
last
did
night.
Yeah, so he did technically have somewhat of a weight cut. Obviously, I'm sure that's not what he walks around at. Makes the 165. I don't know how close that is to. I feel like a lot of featherweights do walk around at that 165, 170 mark. Maybe some bigger than others, but yeah, 165 catch weight bout. I got to think both stocks rise here because what a performance by Ige, given everything around it. It says accepted fight earlier today. That's the little caption at the bottom for Ige. Yeah, 18-8. Yeah, getting a small pop there from the crowd as they let Ige speak. Also, yeah, that was awesome. Good stuff.
This is the stories I want to tell my grandkids. I love fighting on the internet, don't get me wrong. But the show up
yeah, see nothing but props on the socials for Danny Ige and both guys. Ariel Helwani tweets 29-28 Lopez. Everyone wins, so I get that. Wow, somebody already
getting a massage, he said.
What'd he say?
He said I was literally getting massage whenever I got the call.
Dang. Somebody wants Lopez versus Yair Rodriguez, which would be a great fight too. At the Sphere, which makes sense. Rodriguez, Mexican descent. Lopez fighting out of Mexico. That'd be good.
Thank you, Butterfly. I appreciate that. I think that's for the 4 likes so far. I'm guessing that's for the network on their YouTube channel. But we appreciate that for sure. Thank you.
A lot of people saying both guys should get a bonus there for that performance.
Ige just said that Lopez, he took his I guess the person Lopez called out is who Ige wanted to fight at the spear. So he said hopefully he still gets to fight at the spear. So
Yeah, what the heck? They're showing David Goggins doing the double. Max Crosby, let's go. They both flipped the bird. Gilbert Burns. Yeah, all these Vegas cards have so many people. UFC legend Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and you can see right behind him Shogun, Vanderlei. They're all from same class, so to speak. Bunch of thumbs. Shout out Butterfly.
I'm just not seeing Goggins. I'm seeing Crosby.
And Crosby does the same thing.
Yep.
Flipping the middle salute there. Dang, Poetan with those golden gloves. A lot of mixed feelings about those gloves. I like them. I don't know. Why complain about something so silly?
Yeah, that's like the people that were complaining about the Prime logo being on the mat for WWE. It's like every other, sport like that has logos on the mat. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But I guess everyone hated it whenever it first came to UFC. Everyone hated it, whenever AEW does it, whatever. So people are always going to complain about something.
Yeah.
But those gold gloves, they look sick.
I like them. It's different. It's like it's not the same black like that's been 30 years. It's different. I like it. Yeah, the Prime logo doesn't distract at all. Like UFC, like you said, has been doing it for ever with the middle of the canvas.
Yeah.
Logos
and all around it, all around the canvas.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If you're more focused on that than the action, it's like you're worried about the wrong thing. So here we go. It is time. Bruce Buffer would say.
Get another copyright.
That's
trademark, brother. That's trademark.
Yeah. It is now time for the event.
There you go.
Yeah. So some of the parlays here, plus 110 for Pereira to win by knockout or TKO, minus 185 for it to go over. Why'd they do it in seconds? 359.5 seconds. Is that what? 3.5 rounds, dude. I'm bad at math. Plus 320 for the fight to end in round 2. So very specific bets that they decided to show there. But yeah, I mean that plus, what was it? Plus money still for a knockout of Alex is possible. I don't know how it's exactly going to go. I picked Poetan. I didn't necessarily pick the method, whether it's knockout decision, but I think Poetan's able to do it here. Showing some light heavyweight rankings. Poetan, Yuri, Magomed Ankalaev, Jamal Hill still sits at that number 3. Jan, I don't even know if he's still going to remain active. He's like 45 or something like that, and then Racek right underneath that. So, how old is Jan? Yeah, 41, Jan Blakovic. Dang. I don't know when the last time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jan hasn't fought since July of last year, so nearly a year ago when he lost to Alex, had the draw versus Magomed. That was a terrible fight. That was such a stalemate. Beat Racek though. Yeah, I don't know if I don't see Poetan losing anytime soon. He's so good on the feed, and we haven't really seen him challenged, on the ground yet. But he's just so good. Oh wow! I forgot that was UFC 300. We saw Yuri take on Alexander Racek, so he does have a win in his last fight. I forgot that was that same card. That's crazy. Oh, wow. I got a submission victory. Interesting. So maybe he could look to do the same here versus Poetan. It's a nightmare. Just imagining somebody trying to take Poetan down, stepping into that range, that power, that everything Poetan, possesses. But, and recapping highlights of that last fight. Oh, he did finish him in that first one. That's right. Elbows right to the. Oh, I forgot there was any kind of controversy. Some people thought early stoppage with that first one. I don't know. He looked pretty out of it to me. That's crazy. I forgot that that was on UFC 300 as well. Yuri and Poatan were on that same card, just not versus each other. Now they're showing the Poatan versus Jamal Hill, which was that was nasty. That punch. It was like a shovel punch, somewhat in between a hook and an uppercut, but man, insane. And he gives him the the look right there, like the meme, kind of making fun of Jamal Hill. But man, Poatan is a savage. I don't know.
É um cara que ele acho que apavora muito ali, coloca muita pressão. Mas qualquer treinamento que eu fiz, que eu venho
Oh, Jamal Hill is live on Instagram right now. He's probably he's doing like his own little. Why is the phone at like? It's like at waist level. See what he's saying. That's insane. That'd be nice. 600 people watching him right now.
I know, right? We've been staying steady at right around 50, so nothing
I
to
know, that's
complain about.
awesome.
Nothing
That's
to complain
great.
about. We appreciate everyone joining in.
Yeah, absolutely. People dropping comments, likes, everything. Everything helps, even if it seems small. Woo, here we go. Here comes Yuri dropping the blue lights for the blue corner, Yuri Prochazka. A week from now, we will also be live. For anybody that is it a week, right? It's next Saturday, right?
For Money in the Bank. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Yeah, so a week from
Yep.
now, we will be back. Same duo, Tosh and myself. For Money in the Bank, it's gonna be sick. I know we got a lot of wrestling fans in here too.
Yep.
So
Yep. Martina will also be joining us, and we'll be
Okay.
on the Facebook for the network, my Facebook, our YouTube channels, the Twitters, the Twitch, everything, and then also Martina's Twitter, YouTube, and I don't know if she is on Facebook yet or not. So
perfect. I can't wait.
yeah, so it'll be the three of us for Money in the Bank. I'm excited for it. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Shaping up.
Yeah, that is true. Mitch and I will actually be doing predictions for it on Monday. It is the 69th episode of the Sleeper Sports Media podcast. So we definitely didn't plan it to work out where Mitch is going to be on my show for the 69th episode. It just so happened to work out that way. But
Love it. I love it.
predictions will be coming. Some, I guess, for predictions for what we have so far, since we'll have that done before Raw. So we won't know the final two competitors for the ladder matches, but my picks for those ladder matches are already officially in. So
You don't care who else gets in, huh? Okay. All right. I can't wait to watch out for that. Everybody stay tuned for that. Yeah, we got Yuri out there right now. His classic up ponytail. Okay.
It's
I got you.
It's stiffy time.
Oh, Jan is in the back. Okay. So it's showing right now Yuri, some of his stuff. Former UFC champion, finished 29 of his 30 wins, 26 coming from knockout, 1 of 8 spinning back elbow knockouts in UFC history. So again, one of something in UFC history is massive, no matter what it is. But yeah, donning the red shorts, gold gloves, and his classic erected ponytail, whatever it is. Yeah, looking like an absolute samurai warrior. Gets a little cartwheel action in there. Some unique methods. A lot of people call him like the modern day Tony Ferguson. He does like the where he'll isolate himself in absolute darkness for like 72 hours or whatever it is, and some unique methods. I don't know, how much it'll make a difference, but we'll see.
Some Aaron
neat stuff.
Rodgers type action going on.
Yeah, some you got to do different things. I'm sure just the typical training stuff can get boring or whatever, but man, this is any Peloton fight, I'm here for it. Let's go.
I just saw the cartwheel.
The lights are out. Oh man, here he comes. Dang. Ooh, I'm getting chills. The green lights, the chanting. I don't know what they're saying.
I love the song that Yuri came out to. Like how legends are made.
Yeah. Yes. That's how you do it. Oh, Yuri taking the middle of the octagon even during Peloton's walkout here. Let's see. He has the same shorts, the custom. I don't know what exactly it is, but the custom shorts that he wore for UFC 300, he's bringing those back. UFC trying to get you with the QR code to buy some Peloton shorts. Man, stoic, poised, composed, everything. Just warrior mode, just flat but locked in. Oh my goodness. Little pop here from the crowd. Let's see. He's getting into it. Oh, Chama, everybody screaming Chama. That's a legendary walkout. Oh my gosh. Here he goes. Ooh, that scream and chills up my spine. Boom, boom. Let's go. Oh, come on, Poey.
He's doing the dance. He's doing that dance that I saw cycling through Twitter. Him and his team in the locker room way before everything.
Mm-hmm. Dude, the scream when he does that bow gets me freaking fired up. Goosebumps. What do they call it? Chicken skin. Oh, dude. Oh my God. It's so overused now, but Aura is like, God, crazy. Jeez. All right, let's see what they bring up. Obviously, current UFC light heavyweight champion, fourth highest significant strike accuracy in UFC history, 62.8%. Former Glory kickboxing middleweight and light heavyweight champ. Beast. I keep thinking that's Pat McAfee back there because there's a guy with just like black tank top on, but it's not Pat. I guess he is more like a beater, and Pat does like the traditional tank, like the cutoff. Oh no, he does whatever.
Oh, now yeah, I'm seeing that guy now. That's funny.
Took me at first. Hey,
yeah, Pat has dawned away from that to give the more professional look while he's on him and his shows on ESPN. So
yeah. Oh my God, this stare down again.
Yeah, my video of Dana White with the stare down of these two at the press conference, it did really well.
Locked in. Let's see though. It'll be so interesting to see how different it is. A lot of leg kicks from Peloton just stymied that blitz style of Yuri. So we'll see if Yuri has a different approach or if he just tries to execute his same style but better. So, dude, that stare down is insane. Locked in.
Yeah, I think I'm a Yuri fan in this one.
Yeah, you going heel route? I think.
Always.
Man, this is intense. Even when Potan smiles, it's like terrifying. It's like, oh. All right, so age 36 compared to 31. Alex 36, 6'4" compared to 6'3", 204.5, both weighing in at that. 1 inch reach advantage for Yuri, so virtually identical besides the age. Bruce Buffer's jacket looks sick as always. Poetan still, I don't think they've looked away from each other since they both got in there. Man, it's insane. Judges Derek Cleary, Saul D'Amato. Shoot, missed the last one.
I got you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Because I am behind. I'm just now seeing Bruce. So.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And it's like, even if Yuri does win, you got to think trilogy, right? Which is, Poetan deserves it. It's like, I could watch this 10 times over. Let's go.
Paul McCarthy was the last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang.
Oh yeah, I saw Bruce is talking about New Amsterdam vodka that became the official vodka of the UFC. So.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Excuse me. It was insane. I think it was just 295, so not that many cards ago we saw this matchup. So if anything will be different, that is the big question. Plus 120 underdog for Yuri, so not that massive of an underdog. Pretty close on paper. Yuri 30 record 34-1. So only 4 losses, 1 no contest, 30 wins. That's insane. Nearly 40 professional MMA fights.
Ariel Hawani showing love to the production team again with the stare down and the way the cameras shot it. And he quote tweeted the video that showed both of them and just said cinema. So TKO is of course arriving with the cinema era for both promotions.
Yep. So Alex, 10-2 and MMA, of course, vast kickboxing experience. 6'4", weighing in at 204.5 pounds, fighting out of Danbury, Connecticut. Glover Teixeira's camp. Yeah, let's get it. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can handle it. Oh, they move closer for the stare down.
Those gentlemen just stared through each other for 4.5 minutes.
John Anik said they've stared through each other for 4.5 minutes. It's like a whole round of just intense stare down. Oh, little wrestling reference from Daniel Cormier talking about the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, there's Steve will do it back there. So I haven't seen the full Nelk squad, but there's Steve. Oh my God, here we go. Both orthodox stance, of course. Yuri switches southpaw from Yuri. So, low kick from Poetan already. Nice teep kick up the middle from Poetan. So they're mirroring stances. Yuri switches back to orthodox at left foot forward. Oh my gosh.
They timed the stare down. It was 4 minutes and 55 seconds for that stare down.
Oh, good double jab from nice. Good double jab from Yuri. Yuri ducks down, but Poetan's able to catch him even with the level change. Good low calf kick from Poetan. Yuri returns the favor. Nice kick again from Poetan. I gotta remember to breathe. I'm gonna pass out. I'm like holding my breath. Oh, good jab, Yuri. But Alex lands one of those left hooks. Oh, nice jab from Poetan. Even when Yuri goes down a little bit, Alex able to find him with that jab. He landed one of those left hooks so far. Didn't. Oh, good. Oh my god. Good shot from Yuri. Good shot back from Poetan. Leg kick from Alex. Crowd chanting something. Can't quite make it out. Low, real low hands from Yuri. Kind of that head movement forward like he likes to do. Good leg kick from Alex. Good jab from Alex. Throws the jab to the body. Alex does. Yuri switches stances back to the southpaw. Good body kick from Poetan. Yuri back in the orthodox stance. Oh, good head movement from Yuri. Kind of ducking his head down, bringing it back up. Just sort of trying to get some reads from Alex. Alex shows a jab. Doesn't connect. Yuri trying to grab the wrist of Poetan while they're standing there. He's trying to just kind of hold his arm. Doesn't get it for too long. Yuri keeps kind of switching stances back in the orthodox. Oh, another left hook from Alex. Jab to the body from Alex. Swings a right, kind of glances off. Yuri grabs him. Let's see if he's able to do anything here, if he just pushes off. So Alex's back is against the cage. Yuri has a hold of him. Left hook under. Right hook over. So good over-under from Yuri. Good knee to the body from Alex. Joe Rogan copying me. Let's see.
Yuri's got his hands locked, that seatbelt, all the way to the far hip of Pereira. He's got to step in front with his left leg to try to rotate him down to the ground.
Yeah, they're right up against the cage, right in front of the commentator, so they have a great view there. Yeah, they're both trying to land some little cheeky shots inside. Good angle of Max Crosby out there. Let's see, Poetan's back still against the cage. Crowd getting a little restless, not full on boos yet. You can hear some disgruntled people. About 40 seconds left, and they separate. So back to the middle of the octagon. Yuri and southpaw, Poetan, orthodox. Good head movement from Yuri, up and down. Good little jab from Alex. Oof. Good right hand from Alex. Good left leg kick from Alex again. Joe Rogan saying that leg's hurt pretty bad from Yuri or by. Oh, doink. Oh my gosh. Doink left hook from Poetan and the buzzer. Oh man, saved by the bell from Yuri. He literally lands it and then the bell goes end of the first round. And it looked like he was rocked, potentially very much saved right there by the bell. Oh man, he doinks him and he falls, and then the bell, the end of the round, immediately after that was, who knows, a couple more seconds. Doink, and it's so insane. It doesn't even look like he puts that much on it, but it. Oh
I just
man,
saw it. I just saw it. I just saw
his
it.
back hits the canvas and the air horn goes. He doesn't wind up. He doesn't his hips don't even look like he really,
Yep.
but just bink falls down. It's like, that is just freak power. Here it goes again. Boink. Oh my God. Boink. Air horn. Yuri's like acting like I don't know. All right, here we go. Second round. Man, maybe Yuri recovered, maybe not. Let's see. Second round underway. Oh my God! Left high kick from Poatan lands. Yuri's on his back. Doink, doink. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Wow. So not the left hook comes in this way. Oh shit, it's backwards. Shoot, can't do my fingers. Oh my God, Yuri is still wobbling in there. He's trying to look at Poatan and he's like, he looks hammered, like he looks straight up intoxicated, brother. Oh, Poatan. Dude, left switch high kick right on the freaking doinks and right on the chin.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh,
7 seconds in.
Yeah, I mean, he probably figured he's already a little wobbled or not fully together, but dude, that was so fast. You're so used to the left hook, the right straight of Poatan, left high
Oh yeah,
kick.
he really is. He's still wobbled.
Still going right.
That's
even
crazy.
He's trying to look at Alex and
Yeah.
he's like, ugh, like he looks like he's stumbling out of the bar.
It looks like me on New Year's. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, brother. Oh, we did it at the same time. Somebody clipped that. Oh my God, that was nasty. He's trying to look at him and he just yeah. Oh, he like glances it off of like his temple pretty much, and then Poatan swarms. Boom, boom. Dude, how good. Oh my God, he literally like right here, like eye level, temple level. Wow. Oh dang, I'll be careful. He's insane.
They're talking about Pereira might have hurt his toe.
I mean, whatever. He's time to rest it now. That was insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, yeah, you got to think. I think it's only 30 seconds or maybe a minute in between rounds. I don't know that. Yeah, wow, that looks bad. He tries to stand up. He's fully leaning on Herb Dean there.
Yeah, he was like Dean was like holding him up, but he was like still shaking and like falling all over the place.
Yeah.
And what's up, Coach Ed? How are you? We just witnessed the a quick knockout in round 2 of the main event here, and that was
yep, they're showing his toe now. Sorry.
That's insane. That's insane. That was quick.
My gosh,
quick.
Dude, and the fact that Poatan has 2 sons, that's scary for anybody under the age of 20. Like, oh my God. Yuri's like looks like he's finally coming to.
Oh, they're showing the commentary desk, and I don't know, that it looks like the exact meme that goes around with that video of them like freaking out.
Yeah, it wasn't like as crazy, but Cormier's just like he's just like,
oh yeah, his toe.
It almost looked,
there's like an indent, and he like pressed down on it.
Yeah, that was
quicker than the 2-minute brother.
Yeah, what 7 seconds or so, and into that second round, of course. But
yeah, 7 seconds into the second round.
Man, that was nasty.
Daniel
wearing the belt looks so funny back there. Okay, so the final finish comes with 13 seconds, but it lands at high kick, less than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
13 seconds into the second round, and still UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Poatan Pereira Chama. Oh man, that was so nasty, brother. Ugh, what a beast! Oh my God, and still, let's go. You should just say Chama and walk off. I mean, who's next? Magomed Ankalaev is still there. A lot of people think he could be a big threat to Poatan because he's a great, big wrestler. He's one of those Dagestani guys. Let me check out Magomed's last few fights here. Either way, oof. This clip one. Oh yeah, Gary stands up and he all but completely falls forward. They bring the stool to the middle of the canvas. He's like,
Yeah.
have his full body weight on Herb Dean because he's like straight up holding him up. My gosh. Insane.
Truly insane.
To completely dominate the sport. What is next for you?
What's next, Joe? Joe asked. That was so good. My gosh. I mean, 10, 15 more seconds in that first round, he probably would have stopped him. Yuri doesn't probably enter the second round fully, so makes sense. I mean, but that left high kick, I did not expect that. I thought it was just gonna be another left hook. Left high kick was dirty, straight nasty work from Poetan. Man. Good stuff. Oh man, Joe asking him potential move up to heavyweight. Crowd pops. I don't know. I still think there's some guys out there from a light heavyweight. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, he walks. I think he steps into the octagon fight day at about like 2:30. So that's about as small as heavyweights usually are. Jonathan Almeida, guys like that. But Curtis Blades walks in there like 265. Like he has to probably cut weight to make heavyweight. So, but still, I mean, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson chiming in. Jeez.
Rogan just said the audience seems to love that idea.
Yeah,
about the move up to heavyweight.
Yeah, Aljamain Sterling. Damn, what a finish! There are levels to this. Man, left high kick. Conor McGregor tweets. Beautiful. My gosh.
I think the fans have a lot of say in this. Whatever they want. In the end, these are the people paying for this. So, if this is what they want, it's going to be inevitable. I think the fans are
I think the fans have spoken, Joe says. Let's see. Let's relax and see. I think there's still options for him out there at 205.
I never asked for anything. I thought I should have taken the bonus home at UFC 300. Tonight, I think I will. And, I heard that the bonus is going to be 300.
That was quite the event. Quite the event indeed.
Yeah.
Very quick moving, quick paced.
Joe Rogan asked him what chama means. I looked it up in Portuguese. I think it just means flame. So I thought he was just saying like fire, But let's see what his explanation. Because it could be anything, positive or negative. You say let's go to the gym. I say chama.
Yeah.
What'd you change in the last second? Wow. Everything chama, brother. Oh my gosh. That was awesome.
But like the official beer sponsor of UFC, easy to celebrate, easy to enjoy, and celebrating they are indeed.
Awesome.
In Danbury, Connecticut, and across Sao Paulo, Brazil. Not a superlatives champ, Alex Pereira. If he was not the biggest superstar on the night coming in tonight, I'm not sure what else he could have done to maximize this showcase.
Dang, nice. It's a 3-hour mark, 1 a.m., nearly on the dot, same time.
Yep.
And still, we can recap maybe like the main card real quick if we want to. Let's go back and what was that opener? So, and Gary gets the decision victory over Michael Venom Page. Macy Chazon beats Myra Bueno Silva. Roman Delizier decision over Anthony Lionheart Smith. And Diego Lopez decision victory over Dan Ige. Again, massive props to Dan Ige for stepping in there. And so all decisions in that, or no, I lied.
The Silva and Chiason, they ruled it at a TKO, even though it was the doctor stoppage. I did see at the very end there.
Correct. Yep. And then of course, main event and still Alex Poetin Pereira gets it done. Left hook nearly finishes it in the first round. Yuri comes out there, maybe not 100%. Second round, less than 10 seconds, lands the left high kick. Officially 13 seconds into that second round, and still Alex Pereira, insane. I'm gonna tell him, everything you got coming up and stuff like that, and what they can look forward to. So
tomorrow, the WNBA is back. The Fever play Phoenix. I'm possibly gonna do a play-by-play for that. That's at 3 p.m. and then Forbidden Door is at 8. I won't be on the watch along, but Earl and Mac the Giants fan will have the AEW Forbidden Door watch along. Monday I have Mitch and I will be predicting Money in the Bank. Tuesday NXT. Wednesday I will not be on Dynamite. But I'll probably still find something there. And then Thursday, of course, as Coach Ed was in here earlier, the Full Court Press podcast at 7. And then Friday, not on SmackDown, but we're debuting SmackDown Post-Bell, the SmackDown Post-Bell podcast, just breaking down kind of like a smacking talk or talking smack show that WWE does. So SmackDown to me is the hottest weekly show for wrestling wise. So I'm switching over from doing Dynamite every week to SmackDown every week. So that's going to start. And then of course, Saturday, Money in the Bank, Sunday, Heat Wave, and then start it all over again Monday. So how about you? What do you got going on?
So next week, we have an interview, not dropping Monday, but we're doing an interview. Young, he's like 22, 23. Wait, I think I'm one in before you, actually. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to slide you in first, with the growth and everything. But young professional wrestler, his name's RJ Carnage out of Battlefield Pro Wrestling. So we haven't made it to Battlefield yet, but it is Alpha Junior's promotion out of the Broadheadsville, Allentown area. Pennsylvania. Super young. He reminds me of like a Jordan Oliver, Nick Wayne. But yes, Lost Orchard number 3 is coming right before Money in the Bank. So probably release after it, but sitting down with you, chatting, talking everything, your story, everything like that. Money in the Bank Saturday, like you said. Probably dropping our thing Sunday, and just look forward to all the interviews and shorts we got going on, and perfect.
All right, that's gonna wrap up UFC 303. Until the next time, I'm Nick. That's Hunter. Hardcore Sports Network, Apples and Grapes Media, Sleeper Sports Media. Go subscribe to all of them. Leave a right hook on the likes, the subscribes, the follows, all that good stuff. We'll catch you next time. Peace.